Hey everyone, welcome back to Scion. If you weren't with us last time and you haven't watched the episode since I uploaded it yesterday, what are you doing? Why did you not do that today instead of working or whatever else you're doing? I don't know. But
what were you doing instead of uploading episodes, Josh?
I was a little bit busy, which is why we weren't here
Reading
last
books
time.
on books.
Yeah, so many books and writing lots of words. So it was my fault that we weren't here 2 weeks ago, but now we're back because I'm done with school for the semester. So yeah, we're officially in full-on summer gaming mode, which is great. Speaking of great, we're about to be in a fight. No, we're not.
We are?
Probably not.
If you didn't watch what happened last time, so we're all children of gods. We don't really know it yet, but we started getting the sense that weird stuff is going on as we tried to track down Hamza, who disappeared a long time ago with a strange, very old knife that we're trying to track down. And it made him kind of aggressive and paranoid and caused him to run up into the mountains a couple times and disappeared. No one knows where he is. Nobody's seen him. Some people presumed he was dead. His wife still holds out hope that he's not. So we've been tracking him. This is our second trip up the Almagre mountains to see if we can find him. And so we've made our way into a cave, and we've found some wolves and a man who we think maybe used to be Hamza before he decided to live in a cave and go kind of feral and talk with wolves and maybe try to kill us. And so, as we left off last time, I think we were being howled at, and he seemed kind of aggressive. So we're all in a cave, confronting the missing wolf man, and we're gonna see what happens.
Let's head over to the cave.
And it's dark because we're in a cave.
Yeah, you should be in the lower left-hand corner.
Yep, there's a cave.
We're all sideways.
Yep.
You're all sideways because I gave you you have headlamps. So
Yeah.
I gave you directional light. But yeah, where you left off was you were come into the light. He said, "Oh, I'll come into the light," and so he came out. He's looking crazy. He's just there on the edge of the light. Control L. So in the lower right-hand corner of the light, you can just barely see him.
Yep.
And yes,
So
as he said that, you
eyes.
heard a howl from the mouth of the cave. So we're not in combat yet. If there's anything that we can continue the conversation for the moment. I'll let you know when you need to roll your initiative.
Oh, I thought we rolled initiative last time because I see it on there.
Did we?
Or no, never mind. Sorry, nope.
Did we not?
No, not yet. We left off with he came out.
We're
and
about to
then we
roll
talked.
initiative.
Yeah.
Next
No,
time.
Right. But yeah, if there's anybody, so he came out and you heard the howl. I don't know if there's anything else anybody else wanted to say or
I want to try a couple things.
Well,
Yeah, go for it, Bogey.
so this may have been recounted in the rehash that I was in and out for, but
Yeah.
What did he actually say anything that was relevant, or is he just howling at us?
Oh, so you heard a howl from the mouth of the cave, not from him. So he had originally he was
Howl
talking in
from
the
back
dark
here.
and you couldn't see him.
Yeah.
And so he was saying, you've come for it. I know you were finally coming for it. You can't have it. Da, 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 da. And you guys tried to, reason and calm, and they said, just come out. And then he stepped out and he said, "Fine, I'm here." And super crazy look on his face.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we chatted a little bit.
Yeah.
We didn't really make much progress.
We are.
I mean,
coming
he's
for
in
it.
the light. That's progress. He wasn't in the light before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just putting my hands up kind of okay, easy, buddy. Let's not do anything nuts here.
All right, but we just gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did we ever? I mean, listen, this is a dumb question, but I gotta ask because I'm Desh. Did we ever identify that this actually was Hamza?
Officially.
Nope. Okay. All right.
Nope.
Because Desh the unbelieving here is
Right.
still
This is probably the guy that ate him and took the knife.
right. Exactly. So I'm like,
Exactly.
who's that? Who?
We didn't ask him yet.
Who is that?
I don't know.
It's him.
We're in this guy's cave.
Yeah, it's a wolf guy.
Why are you in my cave?
Right, he's in his cave. That's what I just said. You're in his cave.
Just say, hey, you're Hansa Kurdi, right?
And for a moment, his face goes still, and he looks off to the side, as if remembering something. And he looks back up. Why do you ask?
We were out talking to your wife, Sarah Kurdi, and she really misses you, and she wants you to come home, man. Like,
Can't go back. I can't.
so what keeps you from being able to do that?
And from his belt, for those of you that can kind of see, it's at the edge of the vision, but he draws a knife from his belt and holds it out threateningly in front of him, and that's his response.
Is it the knife?
It's hard to tell. Just in the dark, it's a pretty fair assumption, but you're gonna have to get probably a little closer.
Like, if he sticks it in you, you'll know.
I mean, at least it'll be closer.
Sylvia will slowly take a
Wait,
step forward and
Just be careful,
Wait.
Sylvia. Be careful.
she's
I put up a hand, or Bogey puts up a hand, and is like, just a second, everyone. Like,
Well, so question, Sylvia, do you step there?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just kind of I'm inching
slowly-
forward and kind of like
Yeah.
taking a look.
Then taking a look, and he's holding it out, and you're flashing the light on it. Yeah, that looks like the dagger, and thinking back to the image images he'd
They were
drawn.
drawn.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on. He's actually not a bad artist. I mean,
Interesting.
I'm slowly putting my hand on my holster, but I'm not drawing it yet.
okay.
so you spent so much time making maps of this mountain. We followed him, man. Like, we followed all of your maps and used your notes.
So that you could take it.
No,
No,
so that
no.
we could reunite you with your wife.
Can't go back.
What is it?
What if she came here, man? Like,
And I'd have to kill her, just like
What is it?
it's a
What
twitch in his right eye.
what makes it so special?
Yeah, why don't you just tell us about it?
And he
Before
takes
we
a
kill
step-
you.
He takes tell us everything you know before. Then he takes a step back towards the darkness. As you all are continuing that line of
This
conversation.
up behind Quinn was like, wait,
Yeah.
aren't we? We are here to take it,
Oh,
right?
yeah, but I don't think we want to lead with that, though. He seems a little on edge.
Yeah, he really
Like,
is. I think that's really Hamza Kurdi.
I think so, too.
Just
Or
be
the guy who
cool.
killed Hamza.
Yeah, it could be him. Yeah, that's a good point.
You two keep talking to each other. Just keep them out of it. And so Bogey's gonna move up. His hands are out, but his shoulders are square to Hansa.
Mhm.
And he's looking at his face, but he's not looking at his eyes.
Mhm.
And he's just walking slowly, like confidently, but not aggressively.
No,
This is-
I'm gonna stay.
Um,
I'm gonna stay pretty
Hansa,
close to
man,
Bogey.
like,
Okay, Quinn, you can go ahead and move yourself.
Yeah, I mean, Bogey didn't move.
I'm gonna motion if I see him moving forward, I'm gonna motion him back. So don't worry, if I get hurt, then that's
No, we're not gonna let that happen.
Like, Quinn, what are you
that's all
doing?
right,
What are you
man.
doing?
I think
Just
that
looking out for Bogey.
like,
Man,
and so then Bogey just starts riffing off of Hansa and Sarah Kurdi and his artifacts and like all the things that he's left behind, and his wife's like all of her mementos of him and his life.
And as you start, he goes, no, 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 no. And he keeps getting louder and more insistent the more that you talk about it.
So then, like, what's a better way, man? Like, this is no way to be. You don't seem
You're
at
right.
ease.
You're right. There is no way. Now we roll initiative.
Okay.
Nope.
Good talk though.
Seemed like where we were going with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's where we're going, but
How do we roll initiative again?
you have a
Like
button.
I know we
Yeah.
have a button. We
And you
just
get
push the
your
button. And roll.
like
Just yep.
your combat
click
skill.
Yeah. Still click your character and then roll initiative.
Which
So it's
skill
cunning
is it?
and your combat skill.
Cunning and your
Oh.
best combat skill.
If you
Yeah.
just if you just click your character, then hit the initiative button at the bottom, it'll automatically select cunning, and then you just choose the one you like.
Okay. It does. What does combat? Does athletics count as a combat skill?
Yep. Yep. You've been training for this, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
right.
ready.
That's why you've been
But I really
rocking
haven't.
in the street.
But
Ooh, look at the big roll on Quinn.
I can't see it. So what is it?
You got a 7.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dash got a 3.
All right.
that's pretty good, actually.
Ooh,
Nice.
look at 5 from Sylvia.
But it's neat to see all these rolls.
And there we go, Michael.
Why can't you see the rolls?
I
I
don't
know.
even need to say what it was.
I see Chandler's roll, but I don't see anyone else's.
Whoa, Bogey, what happened?
What do you mean?
The bogey failed. The
He
bogey is 0.
critically failed. Like you don't actually critically fail, like, but somebody's going on 0.
All right.
Ah, damn it!
Dash, you think he just rolled a 0 for you?
Thanks a lot, Bogey.
Oh, there are my dice.
There it is.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think those are old ones that did not get cleared out. That was from I think last fight, because his roll didn't actually come up as a 7. His roll just came up as a 2. So I cleared those
Oh,
out.
okay. There-
So and I apparently I deleted his roll.
So who wants a 5?
Yeah, decide who's gonna.
How does a Clash of Wills work?
A Clash of Wills it depends on. Actually, yeah, I do have his things. Sorry, I'm rolling my initiative. That's right.
Oh, he has a 5 in close combat, yo.
No.
What?
I didn't see that,
Behind the
but
screen.
I did. I did actually see that.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, Jesus H. All
I
right.
see
Well.
2 10s in that roll.
That'll be
Yeah,
fine.
but we still got to
Overall,
beat.
the successes.
So a Clash of Wills is usually this is for Flatlander.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh, you can go ahead and roll
yeah.
for
My
your
next skill.
fortified.
Yep.
Yeah, your next skill.
Mhm.
Let me look at Flatlander specifically. Next.
Should have killed him in the last episode.
And is this just that skill alone?
Let me check in a second. I think it is.
If I had a free hand, I would help you out, Josh.
Just the paired skill. That's right.
Should have worn my earplugs. Gonna get to.
With one enhancement.
Wow.
Thank you.
So
Nice.
Okay.
The hell?
okay,
That's
so
nice.
what happens is I have seven successes to spend on stunts
Specific stunts when he succeeds on a defend.
when I defend. Yeah.
On a defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if he successfully doesn't get hit when he's attacked, he gets to use his what is it? Fortress?
Yeah. One of my 3 things that come with Fortress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do those stunts come from? Do they come
That
from?
roll I just did.
Well, but
and they're-
what list of stunts?
Oh,
I see
they come with
close
the
combat has stunts.
It
and
comes with the thing with the
a set.
The
Yeah,
knack
knack,
itself.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's special to that knack.
Mhm.
These stunts otherwise aren't open to everybody. And so yeah, he's got 7 successes to use on those stunts when he gets.
That's
when he gets
that's
success-
a
or-
lot.
that is a lot because those aren't that
Got
expensive.
6
No.
successes on 4 dice.
Right?
Yeah.
So the Clash of Wills comes
Actually, 7.
down to whatever's appropriate. So I guess they're leaving it up to me, which is always fun. So yeah, so it would end up being whatever's appropriate for that. So with Flatlander and the one you're specifically thinking of, yeah, that one's very open.
Mhm.
Let me look at your skills. Because either I'd say it's it wouldn't make sense to me that the attack versus the defense. I mean, what you're doing is crazy. So I would say it's probably some type of mental
Empathy
attribute.
and composure.
Say again?
Empathy and composure.
Just the one you have the most in. Let's just go there.
No, but that's how I'm approaching this guy.
Yeah, though I mean the hard part is like you have to hit with an attack, right? So like right, so that's where I'm thinking it's coming from, potentially a mental. You are willing it.
Resolve.
I could see either empathy and resolve. Actually, yeah, I could see empathy and resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Can I take the top initiative because I can do one last thing that'll keep this guy from getting killed? And then if I fail, then you guys can kill him. But I want to try one last thing.
I don't want
try
to.
to fight combat still.
I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, I'm not kill. I'm not.
No, we
I'm
just
not
want to knock him out and
kill.
find out what. Take the knife. Find out if he can get back to normal.
Yeah, I think I can take the knife without even knocking him out.
I mean,
You know what? I want to see this. Bogey, you may have my 5.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So let me move. Okay.
I really need to roll some dice.
All right. So
Which is
I'm going to go ahead and make
Yeah.
that switch for now. I put Bogey at 5. Carter, I put you at 0 until we're ready to move things around more. Sylvia also has a 5.
Yeah, Carter, you can take the 5. Just make sure you.
I assume, since this is clearly going to be a combat situation, because Bogey's not going to succeed, that I'm going to be like at 0 would be my guess. So
All right.
I don't mind
So-
taking the 0 from.
Between Quinn and Sylvia, between 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Well, Sylvia, do you want a 3 or a 2?
Actually,
You
Actually,
go,
Quinn,
Quinn.
Quinn.
You're
you're
made for
a
this.
little bit closer. You're a little bit closer than me. Do you want the 5? Because I'm
Sure.
shooting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to disarm him with a shot. So that's. So I didn't know if you wanted to go first or if you want me to go first.
Yeah, I can try and tangle him up, I guess, if I go first, or if you just want to shoot and then we'll see what happens. Either way.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Let me take the 5. Let me take the 5 just in
Okay.
case because.
I'm pretty
Bogey's
sure we
much
shouldn't
smarter.
focus all on him, because I'm pretty sure the wolves are going
The
to come
wolves
out
are
here
coming in
any
behind us,
minute.
so if Carter was on wolf patrol,
Oh, yeah, I should roll for wolves.
that's really good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's
I
what
reminded
I
the
was. That's what I was
storyteller
thinking. I was
what to do.
thinking that I.
Like, I knew I had him, I just forgot I
I'm
had
facing
that.
away from him, so.
Oh, yeah. So if
Hey,
you took...
Josh, if you think you can disarm him, you know what? Go for it. I'll just be back up in wolf duty.
Okay.
So you take the 5.
All right. 5.
Give me 2 then, because who knows? Sylvia might find a large rock and try to crush somebody's skull in.
Yeah.
Mayhaps.
She's itching for a fight over there, Sylvia.
Nah, I done that. That was fun.
Sylvia's like, we're gonna do some medieval brain surgery.
Let the spirits out. Clearly, this guy
Cure
has.
him.
Clearly, he has spirits in his brain.
The wolves are apparently also on 4, so I have no choice. All of my people are on 4. All right. So I've got Bogey and Quinn on 5.
Yep. Carter's,
Hamza, and
yeah, it should be Carter's taking the 2, so it should be Hamza
two,
Wolves
yeah.
on 4, Sylvia 3, Carter 2, dash 0.
Oh, where is? Oh,
I rolled
Dash
the
is right
I rolled the
beside me.
3, by the way. I just want y'all to know I
You
rolled
did.
the 3.
That was your 3 that you
No.
gifted.
Yes, just I want to make sure we're clear on that.
Thanks, Johnny. I mean, I can take the 0. I'm marveling at this knife. I kind of want to see him use it. I don't want to stop him.
He's probably gonna use it.
I mean, I don't want to hurt him before we let him do this trick.
Like Bogey wants to take it from him, and I think he might.
Just for science.
I think Bogey
for
might
research.
take it.
Science.
And so did I get that right, Quinn? You said you're also on 5.
Yeah.
I was spacing as okay. So you guys, all right. So the 5s
Bogey's
are
gonna
up.
do some science.
The fives-
Yeah,
Johnny,
we'll see.
He's gonna find out.
Go see what happens when you get stabbed.
Yeah, how much this knife hurts.
hey Johnny, do you want the 2 so you
Research.
can move a little bit sooner?
Do what?
I was saying, do you want the 2 so you can move a little bit sooner than me? I mean, it doesn't really matter. The wolves are going first, but
Well, we don't know where the wolves are.
I've got an idea considering that howls were coming from the mouth of the cave.
Yeah, it'll take him a second.
You're right. You're right.
It'll be
A
fine.
second.
All right, let's
Literally.
do it.
Nah, stick to the plan. Go.
In 6 seconds, the wolves will arrive.
All right. So Bogey's gonna keep walking with his hands sort of out like this.
Okay.
But they're gonna be sort of forward pointing.
Okay.
And his shoulders are still square, and he's looking at Hamza in his face, but not his eyes.
Oh,
And it
sorry.
looks like
Point
he's
of,
sort of just going in
Go ahead.
for a hug.
gonna hug him.
I
Bring
mean,
it
he's
in,
not gonna
brother.
hug him,
Bring it in.
but
Hug of war, man.
Point of clarification, because I was like, oh, we're definitely getting in combat tonight because it's happening. So to simplify things, because there was something that they were writing that seemed a bit like they overcomplicated it. Your defense is 1 plus whatever you roll on your defense. That's for everybody. That's just the way it is. Because technically you're supposed to exceed the number of dice that you need. So like if they have 3 defense, you need to roll at least a 4. It's stupid. So we'll just make it neutral because like inflict damage is 0 successes, right? So it should match that, kind of like in D&D. If you meet their armor class, you hit them. So let's roll it that way. All defense is 1 plus whatever you roll on defense.
Okay.
Mike, go ahead, just so you know like why I'm about to add a +1 to my defense.
well, no,
It's
that's
not just like a random like, nah, I added 1 because I didn't want to take that.
All right. So Bogey's going in, and he's
Blinding him in the eyes.
staying cool, but he's gonna try to grab that knife hand and then grab in for a hug.
Okay, so make a, and yeah, you can come in as well, Quinn, because you're going at the same time. So yeah, go ahead and make a grapple check.
How do you do that?
Now,
It's one of those crazy combat actions.
athletics
So it's
plus might.
athletics plus might.
Okay.
So, yeah, we were doing before. I think that we could do either for close combat, but it looks like you have to do like close combat for close combat. If you're doing athletics, it has to be a grapple or a throw.
Yes, yeah. And so yeah, for close combat, like if you're punching, you
How
can use
many do we
athletics,
have?
or you can use close combat because you're doing combat, as opposed that they consider grappling specifically athletics.
I'm gonna use
And then
one of our momentum.
Is thrown attack like you're throwing something at them,
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
it's a range.
not like you're throwing them?
Like when we did that. I maybe get over
I
that.
guess I see that. in
Where
the
did we
grapple.
get momentum from?
You had 2. I don't remember.
Did we?
failed
Yeah,
it.
we
I
had-
failed
we
at
had
something.
2.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys definitely
Alright.
failed at something.
I failed.
I remember failing at something.
All right.
I got mauled by Uger.
Wow.
There you go.
That's-
So I got 2 successes, which means that you have 1 success over that. So you have you have the grapple, and you can, like, if you go to the combat actions that I put up there, you have 1
Yeah,
success
I
to
needed
use.
2 successes.
What's that?
I needed 2 successes.
But that's not how it worked.
You can take that hug to the floor if you want.
Yeah. Knockdown trip.
Now you can still use your, because you just needed like, did you need 2 successes for Flatlander?
No, I didn't need it for Flatlander.
Oh, okay, for something
To
else.
seize.
Yeah.
Got it. To seize, try and grab the weapon.
To disarm.
Oh, got it.
Or
So you're using
disarm.
the disarm from close combat.
Yeah.
Would that be possible though if he's doing a grapple, or is that?
I mean,
No,
it was
no.
just, seize is the same thing. Just disarm uses a weapon to do it. Seize, just grab it with your hand. And
But where's
take it.
seize? Is that under?
Seize is also under
It's a
close
stunt.
combat.
It's a close combat.
But it's
yeah.
under close combat.
Oh.
This is a grapple.
Yeah, this is a
Oh
grapple.
yeah, grapple doesn't
Yeah.
have. Oh, grapple doesn't have that stunt.
It
So
doesn't, which is
You
interesting.
could position yourself.
I might
Bogey?
add
Because
that.
you're using all yourself to grab them and not a thing. I guess is the idea.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
'cause
didn't.
like when we've done it in Arma,
Like you can't
like you have
spare
to
a
let
hand
go
to.
to take. Right.
Right, you
So
gotta
yes.
let go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bogey, you could position. It looks like to get a success on your next
Yeah.
enhancement bonus on your next. You can kind of get into that hug a little bit, but
Get the-
not. You're positioning for a better hug.
Get the wrestle moves on there.
Man, there's going to be some erotic fan fiction coming out of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bogey grappling in the cave with the bear man, wolf man.
So yeah, you can
Yep.
you can of course inflict damage. That's sorry. Pause a second. I forgot. I have soft armor.
Ah, it's got some.
I was just thinking back to all the guys I knew in high school that were like Bogey, but also wrestled. And it was a surprising number of them.
No, sorry. How soft
Hey,
armor
I'm
works is it
kicking
adds
ass.
to your defense. So he has 2 points of soft armor, which
Oh,
makes
Jesus.
his defense a total of 4. So
Oh.
sorry,
Ah.
your 3 did not make it.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
just adding in numbers, Sue.
I am just throwing.
I'm not even going up there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Bash his face in,
I'm gonna
Quinn.
I'm gonna punch this guy.
I once
Punch him.
heard about this guy named Rowan. You should be inspired by him.
Sometimes you just gotta punch a dude.
Right.
Yeah,
Big
punch
no
it right in
prisoner.
his stupid face.
Oh,
Damn, I really wanted that to work.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's
It didn't.
fun. Those
Wow.
are nice rounds.
Look how many dice this is.
It's gonna be a bunch of
we'll
dice.
see if it's enough.
It is exactly
Just
enough.
enough.
So you have 0 successes.
Yep.
But you've managed the hit.
Well, let's.
Does he not roll a new defense or whatever?
Your defense holds until you start your next turn.
Okay.
Or it's the top of it, right?
Or, yeah, I guess actually, yeah, it's the top of the round. So yeah, actually 4 will hold all the way through Desh's turn. Once we get back to Quinn's turn, then it will. That's when defense refreshes. Thank you, Carter.
All right.
Chandler.
So I'll do an injury to this guy.
Yeah, answer to both, Sue. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Since that's all I got.
All right, yeah, you bruise him. You bruise him in his stupid face.
Good. Take a bruise.
Black
There's
eye.
more where that came from.
Goodness.
All
I told
right.
you once to drop the knife.
Yeah, drop it, man. Just
Oh, hell,
we don't
drop it
we don't want to fight you.
into you.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna try
so
to
he,
drop
you
it
know,
into
he
me.
takes the hit and he growls and
Yeah.
he jabs right in towards your gut.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I like how Quinn punches him in the face and says, "We don't want to fight you."
I mean,
We kind of do.
we just want him to stop fighting us.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
trying to
right.
convince him to stop fighting us by punching him. You know, as you do.
And go ahead, roll your
Oh, yeah.
defense, Josh,
That's time.
and then add 1 to it. Ooh, I think you're going to get a chance to use your.
Maybe.
Unless you completely botch this, you're going to get a chance to use your fortress.
Academics?
No, that's just like the.
Yeah.
This is just straight attribute. Wow, that was some good numbers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
So your defense for the round is 5, and he only rolled a 2, so he did not hit you.
I guess I defended.
You did defend it.
Let's see. Do Do I have
Can you
anything
take the dagger?
I can do with it? No. And I guess this one doesn't really count. That one doesn't really count. What does disengage do?
Disengage, you
Yeah.
get to move out of combat without. Essentially, same as D&D.
Okay, so no one needs to do that. So I
Because
don't
if
really.
you try to just walk out of combat, they get to try and attack you and possibly keep you in
Yeah,
combat.
I don't really have a use for any of them. So.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Because he attacked me, not one of the people I'm protecting. So.
Okay.
If he
Oh, you're
hits,
protecting us? I'll get up there then.
I am.
You're taking the stabs?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
And if he stabs you, it'll be bad for him.
Ooh. That's weird.
He's got that sentinel feat.
Uh-huh. It's a
Cool.
Yeah. I have
All
the
right.
fortress feat.
Sylvia.
Totally different than Sentinel.
Yeah, I'm gonna what is our speed? I can't even.
Yeah, I was looking. It's weird in this. So
Theater of the mind.
essentially,
Speed.
you can move anywhere up to 30 meters, and every square is 2 meters.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of squares.
I'm gonna work on that. See if we can adjust that. Yeah, that's 15 squares. So yeah, your movement is basically 15 squares. I'm gonna work on that, try to figure out something fair. I couldn't figure out something quickly before we started. I was like, let me look that up. Somebody's gotta have taken a look at that. But because it's not meant to be as much on a board,
75.
but I know we're more comfortable and used to being on a board and being able to see things. So
Wow.
All right, I'll get up in there.
Gosh.
Do it.
So like, if I were going to make an attack with a weapon,
Mhm.
that would be a close combat attack.
yeah,
You don't really grapple with a weapon.
unless it has the grappling tag. So some weapons do have the grappling tag, and so you can use them in a grapple.
Okay. What types of weapons have a grappling tag?
I
Grappling
think
hook.
one of the brass knuckles is one of the ones that they
Harpoon.
put in there that had grappling in it. Like, because you're in a grapple and you punch the guy, but you got brass knuckles, so that's even better.
Okay. Not anything that would just be laying around in a cave.
No,
A rock.
yeah. I mean, yeah, a rock, right?
That seems
Like a
more of
roll-
a.
like you could use a roll of quarters as
That's
as
my
a weapon.
grappling
That
rock.
yeah, it could be your grappling rock, like not a big like handheld rock, but like something you could actually wrap your fist around to give
Yeah.
it a little extra oomph.
I am going to actually go over here a little bit. And I'm going to. I'm just going to grab a rock, not a special rock. I assume I don't need something special to find a throwable rock.
Yeah, no, yeah, you could just find a rock and throw it.
And I'm going to throw it right at that knife hand.
Gonna hit
Okay,
him with
you're
your
trying to
healing
knock
rock.
the knife out.
I'm going to try and go for the disarm with the
Do it.
knife. So this is in athletics.
Yes.
And
Should be dexterity.
okay,
Or
yeah,
might.
I guess
I'd take
it just
dexterity
shows
or might.
athletics. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Dexterity or might.
I'd say either one is
matter.
appropriate
Oh,
since you
no.
are throwing.
I thought
If you would throw it hard or
oh,
you
yeah.
throw it dexterously, like with aim, I'd say either one works. Yeah, it's under the range table. So generally it's dexterity.
All
In
right.
close combat generally is might.
So we'll do that. Roll 5 dice here. Nail
Yeah,
that
just
thing
depends
right
on
out of
how
his
far
hand.
away you
Hang
are.
right
Go.
in the hand.
Oh, this is
Boom.
intense.
Oh my god.
You get a
You
big
have
roll.
4 successes. So you've succeeded, and then you have 4 successes to spend on the
Oh.
stunts under throw or
Oh,
throw an attack, which includes disarm.
success. Well,
Yeah, no, I'm
What's
definitely
his combat
disarming.
His combat skill is close combat, which is a 5.
can't disarm me.
So you can't disarm him. You would need 5 to disarm. 5 additional successes to
Oh.
disarm. So yeah, it says disarm.
Okay.
Success is equal to opponent's combat skill. So it's more difficult to disarm with ranged than it is with melee. So in melee, you just need 2 successes in a close
Okay.
combat.
You
I
could
think-
critical hit him.
You could,
Yeah, no,
you could hit him and critical hit.
crit
him.
I'm just
Do
gonna
2
ruin that hand. Then I'm gonna inflict damage and crit it. Yeah,
damage. Okay, so then inflict 2 damage.
I threw that thing mightily.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sylvia knows where to hit him in the brain, so his hand doesn't work anymore. Or she knows where
I
the
was
nerve.
trying to knock
She
it
knows
out
where
of
the
his
nerve
hand,
endings.
man.
She knows where the nerve
I
endings
just got
are.
him right there. I think I might have, you know.
Just broken his hand all to shit.
It's like if
I
I,
don't
hit
know
him
what's
right
computer.
here.
Yeah, I don't know how many bruises there are, but it's real bruised if it's still bruised. If not, I'll take a broken or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, you hit it good. Normal person, it probably would have disarmed.
Anyone in their
Okay.
right mind would have dropped their knife.
Yeah.
This guy's
Yep.
not in his right mind.
Nope. Carter.
All right, and I'll pay close attention to how he uses that knife. I want to see him do something cool.
Well, you guys got to not kill him real
He
fast.
tried.
Okay, so nothing has come into range of me, right?
No wolves
No.
yet.
Nope.
Perfect. Okay, then I'm taking up a defensive position. Yeah, right there's my buddy, roommate. I'm gonna take up a defensive position right there, gun drawn, facing it. And did anything come down the mouth of this thing? Oh wait, I do see something at the edge of my
You
vision.
do see something
Ooh.
at the edge right there.
All right, then we are going to try to pin this mother down.
Okay, you're
Nice.
gonna use, or wow, you're gonna shoot.
Yeah,
I assume
I'm
firearm
shooting.
and then potentially pin.
Yep, that's what we're going for. So
Oh my god, you're gonna
dexterity,
start shooting in this cave.
or
Yeah, it's gonna be
dexterity or
loud.
cunning, what would you say, Steve?
You guys don't have your earplugs in? I gave everybody earplugs.
Nope.
You didn't tell us
I've
to put
got
them
my
in.
earplugs in.
All
You
right,
didn't tell us to
one,
put them in.
one
I
is your
don't
target.
have to give you instructions
Dexterity
for
or
every
cunning?
single thing, do I?
Yes, yes, you
Apparently.
do.
At least dash.
When we're in a cave, up a mountain,
All right, well,
Actually, sorry,
if
2 is
you
your
have to
target.
put on a hard hat, you should also put on earplugs.
fighting
Hard
wolves.
hat.
You didn't put on the hard hat.
No.
See, I'm not the only one. Blam,
Oh,
blam, blam,
baby.
All right,
blam,
yeah, you
blam.
got 2, so you've got 4 extra successes.
Yep. I think you got him.
okay, well, I'm definitely gonna pin one down, or I'm gonna pin and then, oh, okay. You know what? Do I have enough with the remaining 4 successes to knock one down?
So you've got a remaining 2 successes. So you've got a total of 4 successes. So pin is a minimum of 2.
Right.
And so you've got
Right.
2 extra successes beyond that.
Oh, I don't have an additional 4.
No. So yeah, he had a defense of 2. I guess she. I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
got a
This will-
defense at 2. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
So
I-
you've got
that's what
4
I missed.
additional
Okay.
successes on the attack. So you can
Okay.
use 2 to 4 on pin, but you can use 2 on pin and 2 on something else if you want.
That's what I was wondering about. Is it says equal to my opponent's stamina? So can I knock it down?
Got it. Let me double check. No, the wolf's stamina is more than 2.
Uh-oh. Everyone froze. Hang on, everybody. I'm going to try to fix it.
I'm just gonna increase the complication. Then I'm just pinning these guys down.
Make it a 4.
I'm using everything to pin them down.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So you're laying down some cover fire on that wolf.
Did he inflict damage as well? I assume.
Nope.
At least.
He doesn't have to.
I'm just shooting around it.
All right, Dash.
What are you shooting?
Yeah, it just got super loud in here.
Should have came with me to the firing range, buddy.
Should
Should
have put
have.
in earplugs
All right,
when you put on the hard hat. Did you put on the hard hat, Dash?
all right.
Hang in there, Dash.
So, could the story guide give me a visual about what I can see that's going on in front of me in the last like 3 seconds.
Sure. So, the Hamza, or the actual Hamza, pretty sure, unless it's just the
guy
guy
who killed
ate
Hamza, whatever.
guy who
Yeah.
ate Hamza, started backing up, and then Bogey just rushed him, in, tried to grab him.
Rush.
Well, he slowly approached and then tried to hug it out. Quinn walked up and just clocked the guy. Must have thrown him off because he tried to stab at Quinn, and Quinn just easily dodged out of the way. Sylvia walked up, threw a rock into the guy's hand, which is now bleeding. And now you can't hear anything because Carter just started shooting in the opposite direction, and you have no idea why. Does that help?
That does. Is he still holding the knife?
He is still holding the knife.
For now.
Okay. All right. Here we go, y'all. Ready?
Ready.
Do it, Dash.
Okay. All the shooting behind me scared the shit out of me, and I was not going to do this, but I'm going to describe what I do, and you tell me what happens.
Yeah.
I run forward and I make a dive for the knife.
At the guy, go for it.
I'm just running. I'm just going to run, and like I'm going to just like leap and try to grab hold of the knife and just pull it away from him. Or if like I don't think that's going to work, if his arm looks bigger than my waist, I'm just going to try to like dive and just take the knife out of his hand and keep rolling with the dive.
Okay, go for it. All right, so that sounds like a might and close combat.
I mean, that sounds like all the wrong things. But you know what? Here we go.
So yeah, go ahead and move yourself, right up next to him.
Here we go.
Because you are now in the thick of it.
There we go.
And so yeah, close combat, and your target is 4. Well, actually, your target's 6 to take it from him.
I can't even get it.
It's possible. Are you rolling at least 3 dice?
No.
No. Maybe hurt him.
Can I make it more athletic-y to at least get a... I still can't get 3, so it doesn't matter. But I don't know that. Like, yeah. I just, my job was, my goal was to go get the knife out of his hand.
Go get a knife.
Running up and
keep in mind, like, failing isn't bad. Failing means that you might give somebody else a chance.
There's about to be a lot of failing that's about to happen. Here we go. Watch this. Who needs momentum? Here we go.
Well, I guess that doesn't really work in combat.
Oh, one die.
He can do it. He can get 2 successes.
I got a success. Thank you very much. So I don't even get a momentum for that.
No.
In my mind, I succeeded. All right.
Well, and so yeah, in combat, actually, you don't normally get a momentum anyways. Because the failure is the fact that you didn't hit.
Yeah. So and my secondary objective with all that is like if obviously I'm not going to wrestle the knife away from him, but I'm trying to keep him like, who is this skinny dude trying to take my knife, and try to distract him so Quinn can punch him in his skull. Yeah.
And I think a success on that means that was like a pretty impressive move by like Desh standards.
Yeah.
Like that was the most.
That's by far the most impressive thing y'all seen Desh
physically,
do ever.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Like he's never moved like that.
He's like, give me the knife. Oh shit, what did I do this for? Yeah.
And now you're there. Now you are in it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. All right, we are back to the top of the order with Bogey and Quinn. Bogey, you going for round 2?
I'm going to try again.
Do it.
But this time with less momentum. All right, so what is this again?
So so it's close combat if you want to
So I'm just going
try to go for a disarm. Otherwise, it's a grapple, which would be athletics.
I'm going to go for close combat. I have 1 dot in that, so that's fine. All right.
That's fine. And then I would say either might. Well, I guess it depends how you're doing it. Are you you're going in for it?
No, I'm not just going in for it. I'm trying to get contact with him and then sort of swap it out of his hand.
Okay, so you could. I'd say you could do dexterity if you want to go for dexterity instead.
Okay.
Keep in mind the way you all describe things can count towards what you're using. So generally, might is melee combat, but it cannot be. Your target is 6.
6?
Yeah.
I mean, that is mathematically possible.
Exactly, right? So there we go.
Wait, mathematically possible for who?
No, you can do it. Yeah, all he needs is 3 of those to roll 10s or some combination.
There you go.
If all 4 roll 10s, he could disarm them. I don't think that happened. Cool. All right, there we go. That happened. Bogey.
All right.
No, sorry, you are Bogey.
Oh.
Quinn.
Okay,
Bogey.
did he roll? I can't see it. So.
Oh, yes.
All right.
It rolled. He rolled 1 success.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. All right.
So
Well,
we're
I'm-
all trying to take this knife from him.
Yeah,
I think
so
is how it's
I'm
working.
putting the hands together and I'm just like clubbing down on this guy.
Yeah.
And we'll see if I
Hammer smash.
maybe hit him in the arm. But yeah, just like hammer strike. Try and knock this guy down or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This thing and this thing. Momentum. Who wants it?
Yeah, you got 10 dice. You'll be fine. Oh,
Hey.
that's 1 less than 6.
So close.
Momentum could have helped, actually.
Yeah, maybe I should have used it. Oh well. All right, so we got that. So let's do the inflict damage and let's knock this dude prone.
But you did not succeed.
No, he.
Oh no.
He has 6 defense now.
Oh, he has 6
Yeah, his
now?
defense is 6.
Oh.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
6 this round.
I missed that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Nope. 6 is your target this round.
Okay. Well, I didn't do anything then.
No.
I mean,
But, I mean, it looked really
I
cool.
swung at him really hard.
Dash got in the way.
Yeah. Dash, come on,
I'm trying
man.
to help. I'm
You're not
helping.
helping. You're not
I'm
helping.
helping.
You are not helping. I'm trying not to hit you too.
So Hamza
Can I-
barely
can I ask a-
sidesteps. Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask a mechanics question real quick?
Yeah.
So you rolled 3 on. Did you roll 3 on your defense?
So I rolled 3 on my defense. There's an automatic
Yeah,
+1 for
plus
everybody.
1.
And
Right.
actually, he has 2 soft armor.
The soft
Actually,
armor. I
it was
forgot
1
about
less
that.
than it should have been last round. But I
I
was
got
going to
you.
go back on that. So
Okay.
he's got a total of +3 on his.
Plus the die roll. Okay. I forgot about the armor. Okay. You're
Yeah.
good.
No. Always feel free to ask. So
Is there
he.
like a ruin armor?
Heat
Yes,
metal.
actually. Heat metal, but it's leather armor. He seems to be wearing that.
Oh.
No, there is. In close combat, I think it takes. It's in close combat. You can sunder, I think is what it's called. If
Yeah.
you want to look that up.
Yeah, use your weapon to damage your opponent's gear, weapon, armor, or otherwise, making it useless for the rest of the scene.
Right.
Mm,
So that would take away some soft
takes
armor.
a lot of successes to do that.
It does. It's not that easy to just be like, well, that's useless. Because otherwise I'd be
I
like,
could
all
do
right,
it
well,
again.
first action, I destroy their armor. Second action, or first action, destroy their weapon. All right, so he barely steps out of the way of that hammer cut, and he brings the knife around, quickly flipping it into a pickaxe grip, and tries to get it into your shoulder.
Who's your Quinn?
Sorry, Quinn.
Oh.
Cool.
Quinn's kind of the big threat. He punched him.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes sense.
actually, no. I mean, he's pretty feral. Not thinking. The closest thing that hit him. The other thing that hit him is too far away, because he'd have to take. He would have to leave the space from you, so that'd be no good. So that's 8. So yeah, Quinn, go ahead, roll your defense. Oh man, I am not hitting.
Nope.
All right, so again, he tried to stab you. He failed to stab you.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I think wasn't one of your things you could spend it on was to basically attack back?
If they attack someone I'm protecting, make one additional attack action against an opponent that attacked your charge this round.
Oh,
I am
got
not
it,
my own
got it.
charge.
Got
My
it.
friends are my
Sorry,
charge.
sorry. You're a little threatening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dash, do you want to be where you are? Do you want to stay right by this guy, or do you want to get out of here, man? Tell me.
I'm helping.
Okay, because if you want to move, you can. I'll keep him busy while you get out of here if you wanna go.
All
right, and so the wolves
no, there's wolves back there.
forward,
Okay.
only 7.
You don't want to be near the wolves.
Charge forward
7 wolves?
at Carter. 7 wolves.
7 wolves?
Yeah,
Holy
7
shit.
wolves.
Oh boy.
No,
All right.
No,
So
two-
they've got
two
that
wolves come out.
complication.
Oh,
yeah. So this first one does have that complication. That one on Carter's left does have that complication. Oh, right. The wolf has no visibility. Oh, cool. You can't even see them as they get there.
Nope.
Right, but there is one on your left. You just can't see it right now. So it does have a complication of 4. So it's moving forward. I'll go ahead and do its attack first.
So what does the complication do?
So in this case, what the complication does is, like when it attacks, it has to buy off the complication or something happens. In this particular case, Carter is using the pin stunt. So he made a complication 4. So the wolf needs to get an extra 4 successes to buy that off or automatically take an injury. So basically it catches a bullet because it wasn't able to get out of the way. If it can get the extra 4 successes over Carter's defense, it can choose to buy it off. It could choose not to. It can still take the injury and instead do more damage. All right, so the wolf will
here's
attack.
my defense.
And say again?
I said, here's my defense.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Perfect.
Oh,
I like
shit.
the sound of that.
uh-oh.
I'll come save you.
Ankle. This one's gonna bite at your ankle.
Oh man, that's a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot of zeros.
Look at all
That is
this.
so many zeros. All right, and then the second one, more behind you, is gonna try to bite you in the buttocks.
Do you get momentum for that?
No, so in combat, you don't necessarily get momentum because it's its own, bad thing
There's
happened.
its
Like
own-
the bad thing
yeah,
happened.
there's
I
its
didn't
own
bite
set
him.
of reactions.
So
Gotcha.
momentum is a potential reward for failing, if there's not really another reasonable outcome, like something
Gotcha.
that's like, oh man,
Okay.
that's bad enough. Like no momentum.
I got you. Okay.
Right, the other one is going to try to bite you in the buttock.
Yeah, this one's gonna hurt.
I mean, if I can roll at least one success.
Hey,
That's 3 1s.
1.
Wow.
There's one success. That's
Wow.
what I needed. All right, so yeah, it'll do a wound
To your butt.
to your butt.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is just a bruised, right?
Yeah, just a bruise. It's not quite getting through the jeans or whatever you're wearing.
Doesn't feel
I
good though.
believe we're dressed for winter weather, so I'm in a parka.
Okay, you're in a parka. Good. So yeah, it doesn't quite get like through the parka, but you're feeling it. So you have a bruised butt. Sitting will be uncomfortable for a while. Okay. Sylvia.
And
Sylvia.
that one takes a wound.
Oh, thank you. Yes, the other one took a wound. Yes. The one on your left that you can't see took a wound.
Uh-huh.
So I was looking at my Master of the World knack, and it says like I could also find complications.
Yeah.
When I'm inside a field, I can define up to 3 points of enhancement or complications. So how would that work? Like, could I find a complication for him? Like, for instance, he didn't realize that, the flooring, right near him, it's, I don't know, unstable, like whatever stone or something that would trip him or something like that. Is that what I would do with that ability? Or?
Yeah, like essentially, like he didn't realize he was stepping on a bunch of
Loose rock or
loose.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's actually what happened. He there's just so happens he's real near it, and so yeah, I'm gonna go try and get him to I don't know.
So where is this rubble? Could you
Just
draw it
like
out for us?
right behind his foot, right, just
So just
behind
his
him.
square.
Yeah, just right in his square where he is currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
That whole
Okay.
space in front of Carter.
No, I think he was putting it under.
Yeah,
Hamza.
no, I don't care what's
He's
going on with
putting
Carter.
it like right
Oh,
here.
Hamza?
Yeah. So
yeah,
the square Hamza is in. Go ahead and draw shape.
Yeah, there's some complicated terrain there that might make him all break an
Yeah,
ankle. I don't
that
know.
square that he's in has
I
a
don't know how this works.
complication 1.
Cool.
I don't know yet.
All right. Well, it's complicated in his.
It is getting complicated. Okay.
Stalactite falls from the ceiling.
Yeah.
That'd be very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will just pick up another one of those rocks.
Okay.
Maybe I have to step over here to pick up the rock this time.
Right, of course.
And I'm gonna chuck it at that hand again.
Right, try to knock it out of that hand.
So sorry, this was might and athletics, right?
Right.
And you hit Quinn.
Don't hit me.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, botch.
Everybody.
Please don't hit me.
All right. 5 dice.
Need
Looking for those
Need 6.
6
You can
successes.
do it.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh my God! There's a botch.
Oh, no.
We've got a botch. Go ahead,
Uh-oh.
take 1 momentum.
All right, so we are gonna get
Oh, you
momentum.
can get momentum in combat.
You can, but normally you get 2 from a botch. Go ahead and make that roll again.
All right.
oh God.
Love how he said.
Uh-oh.
I love how excited he was about getting that
Rolling
momentum.
it,
Yeah, momentum's a good thing.
Botch.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Okay.
damn it.
There it is.
3. Damn.
I think that was important to succeed on.
No, I think he just
I
hit
don't
one of
know.
us.
All right, so
Hopefully it was me and it
um,
just bounced off.
no, so Quinn, go ahead. That was 1, 2, 3. Quinn, go ahead. Roll your defense.
I don't just have the
All
same
right.
defense.
Oh, sorry, not Quinn. Bogey. Sorry,
Okay.
I was counting wrong.
Oh,
Okay.
bogey.
Bogey. I'm just getting my names all mixed up. Bogey, roll your defense. So your highest resilience stat.
I missed hard.
Okay.
You missed real hard. Well, hopefully not too hard.
I don't think you totaled 10 on your 5 dice. So. What'd you roll?
Oh, I didn't do this right, but I'm gonna have the correct number. All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. So that's actually 4 because everybody gets a +1. So you chuck it and you're trying to get that hand, but like it just slips out. And Bogey, you barely dodge out of the way. This thing was about to just smack you in the head. Like, what is Sylvia doing?
It's taking her.
Yeah.
The knife is taking her.
You know,
All right.
It's mine,
doing
Bubby.
the best we can.
You try and take it.
Carter.
Hi, Gabe, get out.
All right. Well,
You just need to
we're
build some
gonna
molds at this
spin
point.
and see what we got going on here. All right, there we go. All right. I didn't want to hurt the wolves, but it looks
No,
like.
you just
I-
shot one.
You got
so.
chomped.
Hey, to be fair, I was laying down cover fire. He
You got
just
pincered on the spot.
Suppressing fire.
All right. Well, I am shooting this one square because now the threat is real. So I was trying to do no harm to animals, but Sarah McLaughlin's going to get on me.
Yep.
All right. So dexterity and firearms, close combat because of the fact that the pistol is close combat.
Chandler, it's all right. Johnny killed like 20 elk last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
Didn't
saw.
even-
It was
Didn't even feel bad about it.
He didn't
I've
even
got-
feel bad.
Oh,
Four.
Actually, there.
I've got 4 on my defense for that wolf.
yep.
Oh man.
That's a lot of dice, but not a lot of successes.
I
That is
know.
correct. Well, but I mean, it's fair turnaround. It was the same the other direction for at least one of those bites.
There were a lot of zeros.
There were a lot of. There's all zeros.
Yeah. A lot of
there's
zeros.
a lot
So
of
many
zeros.
I didn't even know there were
All right,
zeros on
Dash.
this dice.
Yeah, it looks like that is the end of me.
No, you're not dead yet.
Yet.
Dash.
Okay. So clearly my tactic isn't working.
Nope.
So
Nope.
here's my plan. All right, my plan is I want to create a distraction. So I'm going to start like as I feverishly grab for the knife, which is what I did last round, and then I'm still like, hey, Hamza, really, Sarah misses you a lot. She really said, listen, once you grabbed a hold of this knife, the knife is what ended you. And so like I'm talking frantically about like Sarah and Hamza, but I'm also trying to keep a distraction because my purpose is, and I don't know how this works in this game.
Yeah,
My purpose
I got you.
I'm trying to open him up so Quinn can have a clearer shot for him from that side.
Okay,
So I'm over here.
so mechanics question: are you actually trying to grab the knife while doing this?
Oh.
So the effect is so if you are, then what you're doing is a multi-action. So you would be doing the attack, like the grab, and trying to distract him and provide an enhancement to the next attack.
Yeah, let's do all of that. That sounds good.
Okay, well that means you're going to use the lower of these two dice sets.
Ooh, let's not do that then.
Okay, right. Yeah. So how multi-action generally works is you figure out what both dice sets are and use the lower. So I guess it would be like, let's say you were trying to grab it. But maybe more in the athletics manner. Maybe trying to grapple.
Yes.
And then if you're still just going for it, then it'd be athletics plus might.
Right.
What you're trying to do is to. I mean, it sounds like you're trying to kind of get under his skin a little bit. So I would say that might be like manipulation plus empathy. And so you take the lower of those two. That'd be your successes for all of the things you want to do. So multiple actions is always very difficult.
Okay.
You can argue for anything, but
I'm not necessarily trying to get under his skin. I'm more just trying to distract him.
Yes, but
so I don't know if that's actually manipulation or not. I'm not trying to manipulate. I'm just trying to be like, hey, I'm over here. Like, look at me. So Quinn
I guess that would be more presence.
Yeah.
I was trying to give you manipulation, but I'm fine with presence.
Well, I mean, I like manipulation, but I mean, really, like, because I was thinking, was it more like cunning? Is it more like in the cunning world?
Okay, I mean, it could be. So yes, I think either cunning or manipulation could work. With empathy, just thinking back to 12 seconds ago, where Bogey was talking about Sarah and getting him back to Sarah, and he was starting to just freak out, right?
Right.
And so I think either cunning or manipulation works for that. I mean, it's 6 of one or 5 of one.
It is
one less than half a dozen of another, but
Then understanding multi-action, I actually won't make a grab for the knife then, because that would be an exercise in futility. Yeah, I reached for the knife. He like shook me away, and I'm like, hey, wait, look, listen, Sarah's like Sarah, So then I'm like, and I'm trying to like, do the hands in his face type thing, like over here, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
here we go, Quinn. That's what I'm doing for you right here.
Thanks.
Don't fail me, because you're gonna have to take me to a hospital when this is over.
Nah.
Cunning and empathy.
Cunning and empathy.
I mean, not great, but cunning good.
Yeah, cunning's pretty good.
What did I roll?
Your target is 2. I got
2. I don't know if that means I made it or not.
Tie goes to defenders because every success over would actually provide an enhancement.
Damn.
So if you'd rolled like a 6, you'd get a +4 enhancement, which really gets knocked down to a +3 because you can never have more than 3 enhancement.
No.
You seem
you successfully gave a +0 enhancement to Quinn and me.
Yes, exactly. The next attack gets a +0 enhancement. That was a success.
Look, it's better than a -0 in my book. So
Definitely is.
That was an important play.
But his attention seems to have switched to you, Desh.
All right, I'm ready now.
Quinn and Bogey.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try to like hold on to that arm and pull those fingers off, and just try to outlast him.
Okay. All right. So I see where this is going. Let me double check where I think this is going. I think if you were in the grapple,
That'd be one thing.
that'd be one thing. If you wanted to try to get into the grapple, I mean, again, you could make it in a much more dexterous way if you want to get into the grapple. And I think I'm going to go ahead and no, it's written as it is. So yeah, if you wanted to get into the grapple first, I think we could essentially change it to a close combat where you would be trying to outlast ripping his fingers off. Or you could do a close combat right now with that same kind of...
Yeah, because he won't necessarily have a 6 defense again.
Not necessarily. Could be 8.
Yep.
Could be 3.
Could be 8. Could be 3.
All right.
He's about to slip on those rocks, I think.
3.
He's gonna.
I do have those in mind.
Defense.
I did figure out what that complication will end up being. And so, I'm sorry, are you doing, what was it, close combat or grapple?
I'm going to do close combat.
Okay.
Dexterously.
His defense this round is 5.
That's a big number.
Complicated.
Well, I mean, it's a 5 on sort of one. Oh my god. It's been a long time since I've seen that. All right, so yeah, you try to go in for that grab. Oh.
Ooh, well.
Oh no, there it is. Well, you did try to go in for that grab.
Tried.
Tried, yeah.
Gain a momentum.
All right.
And trying to think of what's appropriate.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Look at
man.
this. More appropriate. That seems less appropriate. That's actually going to create a 1 complication for the next attack against him. So you're going in for that attack. So whoever attacks him next, Quinn,
Me.
if they don't buy off that complication, they might hurt you as well or instead or whatever it might be. So there's a 1 yeah, I know you're not worried about it. There's a 1 point complication that might result in you getting hurt if the next person who attacks him and succeeds doesn't buy it off.
All right,
Okay.
here we go. Well, since
All right,
I tried to club him and missed.
He
so I'm
tried
just
to stab you.
Coming back in with the elbow
Yeah, right in the mouth.
or the arm. We'll see.
Whatever you can get.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it might be a mouth. It might just not be his.
True. I might hit someone in the mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, we got a lot of momentum.
you do. You got 3 momentum right now.
I might skim one of those off the top there and
There you go.
see what happens.
Come on.
Make sure I hit bogey real hard. Oh no.
Oh,
Two
man, we're
successes.
not rolling tonight.
But here's the
Oh.
nice thing. So, I mean, you can use one of those successes to buy off the complication.
And not hit.
You didn't hit him.
Yeah. All right. So I sail it over Bogey's head as Bogey tries to dive. What are you doing?
Sorry,
Like I adjust the elbow as I see him diving in, so I don't hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you guys, come on! I need some room.
Man.
Well, and so you go ahead and you make that swing, and Hamza goes low, like Myers low, and
boy.
lunges forward, stabbing at Desh's or slashing at Desh's chest.
Look, man, I told you to
So
get out of here.
Desh, go ahead and
I'm
roll
ready.
defense.
I don't even know how to do that. What is my defense?
You are not ready.
Whatever your highest resilience is.
Yeah.
Bottom row. I'm not rolling defense.
Oh, Dash.
That was a great time to roll well.
I mean, highest resilience. Resilience is, I don't do terrible with that. Make sure I'm looking at the right one. Oh, resilience?
Yeah, so whatever that bottom row, whatever you have the most. Jeez.
Oh man.
I got
Well,
a chance.
Come on, Dash.
You've got a pretty good chance. Like as long as you roll a 1,
You need 2
Zero.
success.
Or two.
There's, not
You roll at
there's
least
no
2.
skill. There's no skill attached to it, right? It's
No.
just the,
No.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So yeah, just click on composure.
Yeah.
Stay composed during this fight.
Compose
You
the
get
knife
a
and
+1
get
to
out of the
whatever
way
this
with
is.
This knife.
That's only a 2. That's
Two.
only a 2. So he does manage to slash you. So he's reached it with 0 extra successes.
Sylvia got your wish.
So yeah, he
Let's see what
slashes
happens.
you. It's not a bruised. Actually, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, take a level of lethal, not bruised. This is a
Yeah,
lethal weapon.
That doesn't
is
sound
lethal.
good.
No,
It's
lethal's not great.
I don't even know how to do
Stuff
this.
got, stuff got real.
So yeah, right hand side of your character
Under
sheet,
health.
under health,
Yeah.
you've got. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
injured, not lethal. Injured. So
Injured.
it's a level of injured. It's
Okay.
it's a lethal attack.
I'm injured.
And you've got a nice big old gash on your chest.
Stabbed.
Oh boy.
It hurts bad. And
I won't scream for y'all, but that's what's happening right now. I'm out screaming the gunshots right now.
It's louder than the
so this will
gunshot.
stay bruised. You'll check injured.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are your
okay.
levels. Yeah, those are your
I got you.
levels.
Oh, okay. So they stay there always. Okay.
Yeah, until you actually get more stamina, and then you get more bruised levels that you can add in.
Here we go.
And next to it, just put slashed chest slashed.
Yeah, I did. I put the magic knife on there too. Do you not want me to do that? All right. Slash across chest. Got it.
Yeah, in the box next to injured.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. All right. That was Hamza. The wolves are gonna continue trying to chew into Carter. So Carter, roll your defense.
On it.
So the one behind you is actually gonna try to bite and essentially grapple you.
Hey, there we
grapple
go.
you.
Let's get a 3.
So 3. I've got 5. So it has you grappled with 2 additional successes. It will inflict a level of injury.
Okay.
Man.
So I'll click that injured.
On next week's episode of Bosom Buddies.
Everyone's dead.
What's up, buddies?
Our sitcom's gonna be rough next week.
Just us lying in the medical ward
Sharing a hospital room.
while Sylvia checks on us with a knife.
Talking through the curtain.
Right.
For science.
Get this for me, guys.
Science.
And it will pin you. So not for this next attack that's coming in from the other wolf, because this is happening at the same time.
Right.
But in future attacks, it denies you your defense against all other attacks.
Oh boy.
But this one, you still have your 3. As this other wolf is jumping up and trying to grab onto or bite your arm. Yeah, wolves are awesome.
Yeah, especially 7 of them.
Yeah, that's just the first 2.
No, wait till the other 5 show up, man.
Jesus.
Okay, so it
Uh-oh.
reached the 3.
Yep.
Let's see.
I can't wait to roll one of my other characters next week.
Not quite how it works in this game. And so it bites your arm. And so is this a maimed level that we're going into? Because I've already filled your bruised and injured.
I had 2 bruised.
Oh, okay. So gotcha. So we've done 2 bruised, and so this will fill your injured.
Right.
Got it. So yeah, it bites into your tricep.
Ouch.
And we'll make it your non-shooting one. So
I don't
grappling.
really matters because I'm pinned.
Well, I mean, you can still shoot from pinned. You just don't have defense anymore. But so your grappling attempts will be at -1.
Yeah.
All right. Sylvia.
I guess I'll just keep chucking stones.
Move and pick up a different one.
Although this time I find a nice stone. I find this stone that's got, those like, it's a perfect size and it's got those kind of, nice bludgeoning edges. So I'm going to get +1 enhancement on this chuck.
Okay. All right. There you go.
And yeah.
Really nice. You rolled about a 10 right about now.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do 5 dice. I'm gonna roll a 10.
Yep. It's 5 10
Here we
right
go.
here.
I'll take
Close.
4.
That's pretty close. The
So it's
target
a
was
5.
Oh no, it
It's
is
a
a 5.
five.
Yes. So you have achieved basic success.
This one was at his head. So
Okay.
just inflict damage to his head.
Got it. Head damage.
And like the temple, right? And just trying to
All right. He's looking a little worse for wear.
Good.
Carter.
Hang in there, buddy. Don't die.
Everybody will come save you in just a second.
Yeah,
You're
we're-
probably fine.
Yeah.
Right? You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
fine there.
We're good
I
there.
would come help, but I'm probably even worse against the wolves than I am against a man. So
All right. Well, so if I read this wrong, so apparently in close combat, even with the gun, I'm not using dexterity. I'm using might. So I'm shooting the one that's injured.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because like you're trying to essentially wrestle to the point of being able to.
Bingo.
Right. Yeah. So it's might unless you want to try to aim for another physical.
Right. So nope.
On dice.
damn, our dice suck
Nope.
tonight.
I can tell you that's a nope.
I mean, I don't know. No,
Oh.
he's only got 1
Oh.
success, so you got 2 above.
Well then, yeah. Well, this is going towards that one, so it's definitely going to be an inflict damage.
Blow his head
And-
off.
Yeah, inflict damage, and I'm going to try to pin it. That's
With
the only thing
close
I can do at this
combat,
point. Huh? It's a ranged
close
attack,
combat does
right?
not
So-
have a pin.
Okay, so it's
Oh no,
not-
I'm sorry.
so
It's,
it's-
well, no, I sorry. I
Right.
guess it's ranged.
right. I'm using my gun.
Got it. Right. Yeah, that makes
So-
sense. So that
Your
actually,
turn, Paul.
no, that makes sense. Yeah, essentially, you've got it. You shot it, and now you're essentially ready to shoot it again if it doesn't buy off the complication. But actually, that other shot is just enough. You get it, right in the neck, and it lets go of you, staggers back, and falls.
All right.
First dead
Still
thing in
got
the
1 point.
game.
First dead thing in the game.
We killed a thing.
Take its soul.
Innocent animal.
Yeah, now you can absorb its soul and get those sweet, sweet temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Quiet,
That's
Warlock.
it. Take its soul.
We haven't had anything die yet. I'm trying to...
No, this is your first thing that's actually died. Everything else you've just kind of knocked out.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
he
we're
shot
next.
it. He shot it dead.
Guess the first time
Unless-
you've shot that gun.
No,
so.
no, yeah, there's not. I guess there's not a non-lethal way to shoot a gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Penning was the non-lethal way.
Yeah.
You can get rubber
No,
bullets.
that's still lethal because you still inflict a level of damage if they don't buy it
Well,
off.
yeah, it wasn't intentional.
Unintentional murder.
Yep.
That's called
Yeah.
manslaughter. In this case, wolf
Wolf
slaughter.
Slaughter.
Dash.
Huh? Maybe I should talk to our lawyer that's in the room. Hamza, what do you think?
Yeah.
Kill.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm screaming in pain right
Yeah.
now.
Your chest is burning. Like this is.
I told you
You've
that
never been.
you were too close.
You've never been cut like this.
Why did you do that?
Maybe you should.
And I'm
Back
gonna
off.
attempt a distraction thing again, because I'm gonna point at Sylvia, who just hit him in the head with a rock, and then she's the one that hit you with the rock. She's the one. Go get better. But my objective is to get him to turn around so Quinn can hopefully break his fucking neck at this point.
Dash has had enough of this guy. So Quinn,
yeah,
kill
I'm
him.
trying to distract him again to give Quinn an advantage of some kind.
I'll try, man.
If that'll work. By pointing at
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. All right. So if I scroll back up here and click on the same thing, that should work, right?
It should, yeah.
Yeah.
If I can find it. It was this right here. Yep.
I should just make you a macro that's just the quick panic.
That is the same I rolled. That's you got the same thing. So yes, the next person to attack him gets a +0 enhancement. You did it. That was good.
Right.
Well, wait. I did it last round and it didn't work out so well for me.
Nope. No, it didn't.
Corey's on the ground giving him a thumbs up like this.
All right, Bogey. I want to see this succeed.
Yeah, me too.
But he attacked Dash, and so things have escalated.
Yeah, there's a big gaping.
Oh, there's another link. Oh, that's come out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here we go. Things have definitely escalated. Yeah, Quinn's one thing. Like Quinn can handle himself.
That
this
thing is
Dash.
totally a grapple, right? Like that thing totally has a grapple.
He's just gonna try.
It might actually. I don't know if he took that or not.
So he's got out his utility hammer.
Yeah.
Look, we don't have to kill this guy. I don't want to kill him. I'm just gonna brain him with this climbing implement. I'm gonna bury it in his
I
skull.
don't know why he had to attack Dash like that. You can't do that, man. Like, oh man.
Whoa,
And
Bogey,
so he's gonna
take
attack
it easy.
him,
We
but he
gotta
doesn't
keep
want
this
to.
guy alive.
And the axe side definitely pokes through armor.
Yeah, because do you have it in your character sheet?
Yeah, I do.
A little
Okay,
sunder
just so I can
time.
look at
I'm
it
also
again and remember.
super curious what my armor actually is because I have it listed, but I don't have anything next to it written down.
That's true. We'll
Like,
have
I
to
actually
discuss
have my
that.
armor on.
Yeah, no, we'll have to
I have
discuss that.
defense.
You should be okay.
I don't think it'll come up.
No.
You're gonna
Yeah,
rip,
go
rip
ahead.
through this guy's
All right.
furs. Yeah.
He's sort of trying to get in there at a point of advantage. He's still trying to get that knife out of his hand. He's still trying to make contact. But now he's just trying to make contact with something different, I guess.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Two.
So, I mean, like the plus side is you ignored all his soft armor because he had 2 points of soft armor, but
Yep.
he also just rolled a 4. So it's a total of 5 for that attack. It's a total of 7 for subsequent attacks that don't have piercing.
We need to leave the cave, yo.
I apparently can't roll attacks, but I can roll defense.
I think we came to the 5th level encounter and we're not quite there yet.
But think of all the experience you're going to get out of it. Quinn.
All right. Well,
Come on, Quinn.
I threw the
You are
elbow,
muted.
so now. Oh, whoops! I am.
He's not muted.
I'm not muted. What?
I couldn't hear.
Not-
like
he's not
Yeah,
rolled
no, I
20.
mean we can't hear him, but there's
Can't
no
hear me?
mute.
Wait a
symbol.
Oh,
Might
yeah,
be
like-
microphone muted.
Yeah,
He's
did
not
you
rolled 20.
mute your microphone
No,
somehow?
I didn't.
Like on your end?
No. Let me see if it switched. Hang on.
It does it sometimes if you walk
Did roll
away
20
from it.
mute your microphone?
No, it didn't. Hello.
No.
Oh.
Refresh.
Yep. All right. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey.
Of course.
All right.
Okay. That was cool.
Okay.
Thanks.
So yeah,
Thanks,
you
Ultimate.
just tried to elbow him
Yeah.
and then he slashed Desh in the chest.
So now we're just coming back. Just haymaker with the right.
Yeah.
Trying to
Right.
Catch this guy, but he's got some kind of high
For 7.
defense.
He seems to be pretty defensive this time. Bogey
Alright, well.
Bogey attacked him and he managed to sidestep it really well.
See what we can do here. You never know.
You never know. I mean, it's 10 dice.
It is.
You got this. A Josh roll. It's time for it.
Oh,
Oh,
this close. It's this close.
If the rest of these guys would stop fucking it up.
Getting in the way.
God damn it. Guys, get out of the way.
I'm distracting him.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, don't forget
Distracting
about
me.
your +0 enhancement.
Yeah, I
Distracting
got
me.
you a +0 enhancement.
Guys, I need some space. You guys are throwing me off.
Do you actually say that, by the way?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Like every time I swing, like one of you guys is jumping in the way, and I have to like alter it to not hit you. I'm trying so hard to not hurt you guys, but you're making it really difficult.
Okay. So he's going to disengage and go after Sylvia. So
It worked.
it worked. Your +0
Always?
enhancement
You all
worked.
get always?
Man.
No,
Yeah.
you all. I mean, essentially, it works differently here. It's try to keep them in combat rather than an attack. So each of you get to roll athletics and might, or dexterity, or close combat and might to try and keep him there. And he's going to essentially roll. He's going to roll the same to try and get out of the combat and move to get to Sylvia.
So give me those athletics and might or
So
what?
either athletics or close combat, and then might or dexterity.
No.
Oh.
Stay here.
I mean, five's pretty good. He might be staying there.
Yeah, probably don't need to roll, but I'm
We
rolling
should
it.
look at. Is he better at anything?
Josh, next round you attack first.
All right. I've been waiting to see the bogey special.
I am
I
so
wanna see what
excited to
happens.
see it.
too. I'm so frustrated.
All right. So we got a 5-2 and a 3 versus a 5, and Ty goes to the defend. Oh, actually, no. He's got a 1-point complication. So he was trying to move out of that
He's
space.
trying to take off.
Instead of moving out of that space, he'll buy off the complication, and so he turns as if he's about to run and charge at Sylvia, and almost slips on some stones. In order to avoid that, he stops, kicks a bunch out of the way, and turns back to the rest of you. Okay. So back to Carter. So Carter, you are not pinned, so you will have your defense. As this wolf, who has a taste for Carter, he heard about it from this cougar. Said that there's this really delicious guy in the woods. Hit him last week, and he is coming in for the full meal. So yeah, he's gonna come in, and he heard the leg was the best, so he's gonna try and bite you right in the calf.
Oh, man.
Baby. This is gonna be bad, guys.
No, you got this. You're
We
fine.
have a doctor.
I have no defense.
Got the team
Oh,
doctor.
you do.
fine.
You're
You
not pinned because you
Oh,
shot
not
the other
pinned.
wolf, so you are not pinned. So you do have your
Okay.
defense that you can roll.
Okay, that is
So you'll
great
be
to know.
all right.
Yeah. Right.
It's only
Roll at
three.
least a 3.
It's my 3.
Oh boy! All right. Yep. My
Mm.
That was very close. That was very close. So I've got 3 successes over you.
Mhm.
No, I've got 2 successes.
Two
You always
successes.
have a base of 1. So 2 successes.
Mm.
Obviously, take an injury.
I'm up to maimed.
All right, we've maimed you.
Got maimed.
Jeez, that sounds bad.
That's no good.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
doctor.
I don't know if I can fix maimed.
Good love. They call
I
me
mean, you can
Dr.
reduce
Love.
one, but there's actually nowhere to remove it. So you have to actually reduce one of the bruised first because he doesn't have a lower one to get rid of.
Good boy.
So no, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so it bites you and it's going to establish a grapple, and it's with its 2 extra points. So it's a 2-point grapple. So if you wanted to reverse it or what have you, your target would be 3.
Yep.
All right, Sylvia. Sylvia with the stones.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess I'll grab one more really nice stone.
There we go. Last +1
Even
enhancement.
though he's got, and
It
I
might
will.
do it.
I'll check it.
If Quinn had that stone, he would have gotten him.
Yep.
Here we go. 5 dice.
I should have picked up one of those nice stones.
I mean, they seem to be just laying around.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
man, who did
Yep.
you just hit again?
So gain of momentum.
Nice.
Roll
I
that
could hope
again.
for.
Oh, man.
All right. Another one of those.
Yeah. I'll roll my D3, starting with Quinn dash bogey.
You guys just got to watch out. I'm checking
Okay.
stones.
The Quinn, roll
Okay,
your defense.
Defense time. Got it.
It's not even that hard.
Just catch it, Quinn.
just
Catch
gotta
it
get a
and bash
3.
him with it.
Yeah, actually, that's the nice thing. In my world, there really are no monks. That's a 2.
Ah, you
That's
two
a
now? Everybody. Just
Yeah.
all of you. Every single one of you.
So go ahead, take 1 level of bruised.
Yeah. Every single one of you. God.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
work
love how not combat
Use
oriented
that
this is.
momentum rage to knock him out, Quinn.
Yeah, it's barbarian rage.
See, help,
I'm
Yeah.
helping.
Carter.
We're both helping you, Quinn.
You are
So much
grappled
help.
with a wolf.
So
All right,
much
so it
help.
looks like I have to go close combat to try to break this sucker, right?
Yeah, well, or you just shoot him. You can shoot him, or you could try to break out of it.
Kill
I
some
didn't think I
wolves.
could. I didn't think I could since I was grappled. But
I mean, you can. You're being grappled, right? So, like,
Right.
you know, it's not that you're busy, but I mean, yes, you could still do the close combat. Or no, I'm sorry. You're right. We are in a grapple, so yes, you have to grapple. And
Yeah.
the pistol's not a grappling weapon, so sorry.
No.
Yes, because we're in a grapple. Yes, you
Yep,
have
so
to
it's
do a
athletics
grapple
and might
attack,
to try to break this sucker.
Yep.
Oh boy.
or either break it or take it over.
All right. Would you guys be okay if I use some momentum?
Use it, man.
So
Use
that
it
you
all.
don't get eaten by a wolf. That's
Use it all.
fair.
I'm gonna throw 2 at this sucker.
Reasonable.
The one
Yeah.
person who survives this gets a lot of XP at the end if you use all of it. So go for
That's
it.
right. Oh yeah.
That's the point. All right, so that's 7.
Here we go. Here we
Come on,
go.
baby.
Blow his face off. I love wolves.
That's good enough. All right. So because it's 2 to take over the grapple.
Yep.
You can damage it, right?
Yeah, and so yeah, you could damage it, or if you wanted to
Successes
break out
also allow you to reverse the grapple.
right.
So I could just get this thing into a headlock.
Yeah.
Flip around, headlock the wolf.
Oh, could you have like a wolf shield? Like, can he use the wolf as a shield against the other wolves?
Are there
If
other
they
wolves?
get there.
Yeah. There's 5 more wolves coming.
Yeah.
Right. I said there were 7.
Yep.
So yes,
Man.
you can reverse the grapple, and you have 1 additional success.
Okay, so I could. Okay.
Right. Yeah, because you can spend on any number of stunts.
All right, so if I were to knock down the wolf, they would have to stand back up and still get to attack me, right?
Yeah, what does prone do?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I don't remember in this game.
'Cause I know prone and
Advantage on melee
D&D is
attacks.
not that
Yeah, you get advantage on melee attacks.
not that hard to get out of.
Disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Nice from prone. Prone.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
Dangerous.
about doing the
Oh.
takedown to inflict the damage as well.
Going prone. -1 defense against characters in close range. +2 to defense against attacks at any other range.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
It's
And then I
advantages.
think
All right, well, if I've still got it, so if I reverse it,
Yeah.
then I'm using the takedown as my last one to take him to the ground, still maintaining the grapple. I'm in control, and in the process of body slamming this wolf, apparently, or bashing its head into the ground, I
Yeah.
inflict the damage.
Yeah, you do.
All right,
It has.
that's where we are.
There we go. That's what we got going on.
Right.
I like it. Dash.
Also, if you're, just for future reference, if you're prone and there's an enemy in clash range, when you're standing up, it has to be a mixed action. It's an athletics roll with a complication of 1. If you don't buy it off, you take an injury as your opponent punishes your attempt to stand.
That was the other thing I was looking for. So
Yeah.
yes, being prone is
In close combat
It's not great.
right.
is bad.
It's not great. It's not great.
It's
Hard,
hard
just
to get
mounted a
up.
wolf. I'm asserting dominance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
There you
All right,
go.
Dash. Everything's going fine.
I'm gonna get out of Quinn's way here.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna disengage. But
Right.
as I do so, I'm gonna reach around in my back pocket and pull out my phone.
Oh,
Aha! And I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna snap a picture of him. I'm trying to see if he looks at me. Again, I'm going for the distraction
okay.
technique here.
Okay, so you're doing a
Yeah.
multi, right?
I don't
So
know.
you do. So yeah, because you're trying to do two things, right? You're trying to
Yeah,
disengage.
no. I mean, I
distract.
understand. I understand
So-
the mechanics. I just don't care about them. I'm stepping
Perfect.
away and I'm flashing my light in his eye.
Perfect. All right, so one dice pool is either athletics or close combat with either might or dexterity.
To get
So
away.
how many dice is? So which skill's better, athletics or close combat? I think it's athletics.
Athletics,
And what's better, might or dexterity?
dexterity.
And what's the total number of dots for that then?
Dexterity
those
is
together.
4. Dexterity is 4 and athletics is 1.
All right, so that's 5.
That's fine.
Your distraction would be what you've been doing, which I assume is more than that.
My distraction is more. What is
More, more dots.
How many dots do you have for your distraction? Well, you were using cunning and empathy.
that was 6.
Right. So as a multi-action, you're going to take the lower one. So you're going to roll 5 dice.
Okay.
And you can spend that on any combination of these things. So let's say you don't get enough to not disengage. You can spend it all on the distraction instead.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right. So when I'm rolling, does it matter the skill then? I just need to roll 5 dice.
I mean, just roll athletics and dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yeah. You will
Watch.
roll
Watch this, yo.
this to try and stop you. You got a 7.
All right. Well, that's not.
All right, there's
gonna
a
work so
chance.
well.
You could roll all
There's
10s.
not a chance.
You could roll
Have you-
mostly 10s.
Have you watched us roll dice tonight?
Yes, I have. All right.
That's
So
3 successes.
you're not going to successfully disengage.
Right.
You can spend those
Guys,
3
we need to
successes.
cool off here. Like, this is getting ridiculous.
I mean, it's only on defense. Like my defense is great. Offense, horrible. You can spend those instead on. Let me find him on the distraction. So those 3 successes can all go towards distract.
So I can't get away, but I can distract.
Right.
All right. I
And
tried.
that would be
man.
+1
Sorry.
enhancement.
I'm sorry. I fumbled in my. The slash across my chest is just making me move slower. I guess. I guess I trip a little bit on my own.
Resist it. Whoever goes next, bogey,
Okay.
gets a +2 enhancement.
All right.
+2.
And he's got.
You told me
he's
to
got-
go first, though. taking
Give
it
it
back.
to bogey. Just,
Taking it back now. Okay. I see.
just give it to him.
All
He
right.
needs this.
And
Come on, man. He hasn't gotten to hit it yet.
This is gonna be so cool if it happens.
Yes, if he can hit, it's going to be so cool.
You're just
It
gonna
better
wait.
because not
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
waste
slice
it.
my head off. He's
gonna
gonna
waste
chop
it.
my head off if you don't.
I'm calling it right now. Everybody ready? I mean,
He's got this.
dump it all in there. Enhancement, momentum, do it all.
Yeah, use the last
How much momentum do is
You've got
Seven
one
only
left.
1 momentum?
Use
Yeah.
it. Whatever.
Wait, we're relying on Mike's die rolling
No,
versus
he's
Josh's die
he's
rolling.
gonna waste
This is what-
everything.
This
He's
is what
wasting
we're
it
doing.
all. Don't worry.
He's got this.
Oh, that's only 5 dice.
He gets to ignore the 2 though.
But he does get to ignore the 2. It's 2 less defense.
But that's only 2.
But you
That's
gave him
four.
+2, so he's
That's
4, and he
4.
ignores the defense.
Yeah, it's a 4, and he's ignoring defense.
Oh, ignoring all defense.
just
Ignoring
the
2 of the
+2.
defense.
But wasn't it
Oh
defense?
my
Hey.
goodness! You just
All right,
wrecked
Mike.
him.
There we go. So he's got
Oh.
1. You've got
All right.
4, so you've got 3 above. So you
All right.
hit +3.
So I'm going to.
Send him to another plane. Is that what you were talking about earlier?
You could
Yes.
disarm with this.
All right, I'm going to
Right?
grab.
This is close combat.
Actually, he could. If he wanted to, he
disarm.
could try to disarm, but
Yeah.
I know he wants to also be able to spend it on what he's trying to do.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do everything. All
Okay.
right. So I'm going to seize the dagger
Okay.
and do exactly what I said I was going to do with it.
From the get-go, yeah.
Yeah. And so that cruises across the floor to Sylvia.
Well, hold off. Just tell me what you're doing. Let's get through all that first.
And
So you're trying to seize.
Yep, I'm trying to seize, and I'm also going to try to. I've forgotten what it's called now. Because
So awesome.
glimpse the other side.
Yes.
I'm going to allow him to glimpse the other side,
Yeah.
which is more
So
dice.
what's that?
Which is more dice.
Which is more dice. So this is a clash of wills.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you are trying to get him to glimpse the other side. And of course, they made this very non-specific. So I guess describe, and this doesn't have to be something you do or understand, right? So like think about your
Right.
power and where it comes from that you know, right? Obviously, Bogey doesn't know.
Yeah.
How is this happening? How is he? Because essentially, it's like the banishment spell is what you're doing.
Yeah.
So how is this happening? And that'll help us determine skill and attribute.
I think that Bogey is so much of living in a place that he doesn't live. And so he's just sort of pulling from that experience, and then this person's visiting a place that he doesn't exist.
Could you be a little bit more specific? That's helping me get an idea of what skill and attribute it might fit into. But yeah. I mean, then that makes sense. Like as far as like, so I mean, obviously, it's going to be more of a mental or social attribute,
Yeah.
right? And you are trying to, I guess, impart this onto him.
I'm trying to impose my will against his.
Okay, so that would be more, I'd say power, right? So that'd probably be intellect or presence if you're trying to be imposing.
Oh, yeah, that's not really his style.
Yeah.
Because my approach is resilience. So what would be a resilient approach?
I mean, it's the normal Bogey calm. Like you are calmly leading him to, the other side. That's your liminal, right?
Yeah. And
So yeah, I'd say that probably fits under composure.
With the hammer is that it went right through his cloth armor, and he uses that to pull him. So it doesn't actually make contact with him.
Okay, gotcha. So got it. Well, and so are you trying to use close combat to pull him? If you're talking about the weapon? How are you trying to pull him to the other side? Sorry, say again.
Oh, no.
Correct. This is describing the power, right? Not the actual physical action you took. This is separate from the physical attack.
I got him with the hook.
Right.
But I'm leading him to another place where he can, because he needs to be at peace.
I think that would fit under leadership.
All right.
Right? Like you are trying to lead him calmly to another place.
Yeah. Because he needs space.
Perfect. So in that knack, go ahead and write in leadership plus composure. It will not always have to be that, but that'll be our go-to. Like I think that's the go-to for Bogey, right? Like he is trying to calmly lead people to another plane of another. Yeah. I mean, everything we've seen from Bogey thus far, right?
Is this like psychic damage that you're doing? Like what's going on here?
Oh, I'm really hoping we see. So you roll that. I'm going to be rolling integrity. Actually, probably integrity plus composure. So you got an advantage on this. I really want to see this succeed.
You're showing him one of your bad trips that you took?
Yep. Your target is 3.
Come on.
Come on.
Ah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh no!
I knew it. I knew it.
There's no extra anything that we have.
Nope.
I think we used it all.
That was spent on that
Used it
enhancement.
to get it, and then couldn't quite get him. Guy's a little too out there, I guess.
So here's what happens though. So Bogey goes ahead and he hits the guy. You know, he makes contact, and he's trying to essentially rip the dagger from his hand. A couple of strange things happen. Number one, and it's dark, but I mean,
I
especially
had one
Quinn.
extra success that was not spent.
Oh, what would you want to spend it on?
One more success on this.
I wish that's how it
Just
worked.
bank
That'd
him.
be awesome.
This is bank him for the
Well,
future.
actually, let me look real quick.
Could you have fainted to give yourself enhancement?
Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, so feint is one of the things. Let me think about it.
It's weird to faint psychologically though, because I don't know what you're doing.
We're getting into the weird here. Like
Yeah.
that's
Oh, no,
that's
we're
Is what
well
you're doing an
into
attack, or is
So-
it?
so I mean this is all new, right? So
Yeah.
yes, I mean it's a feint, but I mean that feint is as an attack. And a Clash of Wills is still an attack. Like he is attacking. He's attacking his mind. He's attacking his spirit. So yes, I think that would fit to be able to say, you know, it is a psychological.
Because it's on
feint.
my next attack against the opponent.
You would choose you. So I mean, this is all new to us. Like normally, obviously, you'd have to call it ahead of time. Yada yada yada. This is the first time we've ever done it. I'm more than happy because I'm excited for this. I'm more than happy to say, yes, you could give yourself an enhancement on the Clash of Wills as your attack.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a
So I
3,
used 2 points on the seize, which got the dagger out of his hand,
ideally.
and then the thing puts 1 point into my Clash of Wills, which gets me to a grand total of 3
Right.
on the Clash of Wills.
Okay, so here's what happens, and this is, I'm excited for it. This is all story, and I'm sorry, Mike. So he hooks the dagger, and like Quinn, I mean, you've been in enough fights. Like he's got a clear hook on it, and it should just rip out of his hand. And Hamza doesn't do anything in particular to avoid it. Like it is a real good, clear grab. But the dagger will not pull out of his hand. And Bogey's hammer, utility hammer, pulls away. Like it should have pulled the dagger out and gone straight to Sylvia and landed at her feet and like, but it will not release from his hand. The other thing that happens, and none of you can explain this, not a single one of you, not even Bogey, because you don't know that you're doing this. It's just happening. Hamza, you know, like in Star Trek, like especially the original Star Trek, the original series, like when they get teleported somewhere, like that super grainy teleportation. That starts happening. Like he starts to, maybe Harry Potter's better. He starts to disapparate. No, that's not a good enough reference. Like he starts to just disappear, and his whole self shudders for a moment, but he remains in place and he becomes solid again. So Bogey, that wasn't you failing. That was something else I kind of put in yet.
I'm clearly hallucinating from this injury. So
You clearly are just hallucinating
I mean,
from the
that's
giant
clearly
gash in
what's
your
happening.
face.
That rock that got me in the head.
Yeah,
that's,
clearly
that's what's
it's
going on
weird.
here. This
Yeah.
is not. I don't
Sylvia,
even
what's
know,
your
like,
excuse?
No, I mean, which movie did I see this in? I'm trying to remember. I've seen this before. This looks like.
It's got to be somewhere in Wrath of Khan. I'm sure this happened.
Yeah,
Right?
it's probably that. So I mean, that happened. And so Bogey, were you actually also inflicting a wound or not? You don't have to. If you wouldn't, then don't. If you would, then
Yeah,
do.
I don't think that he would.
All right. Quinn.
All right, coming back in. another.
That's not easy to hit.
Oh no! Well, this round is easier.
That's
I was
true.
distracted.
But,
Oh.
yeah. I guess I'll wait for Suf to come back.
I hit that button.
All right. Yeah. Got the mouse. The mouse got you.
Don't you hate that button? I hate that button too.
All right. So we're trying to just like come up and sort of like uppercut this time because I've been swinging overhand and like everybody gets in the way. So now we're just gonna try and go
low.
Uppercut, go low. Try and not hit any friends maybe this time.
Okay, I think your target is 4 because I think I rolled a 1 on my defense.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
right.
you did.
So the target is 4.
Okay. Well, no momentum. All right.
No, that's
You can
weird.
do this though. It's only 4.
Yeah.
I tried to get you some by hitting you with that stone, but
Yeah, well.
you did. You got it, Fred.
Here we go.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we got him.
With 3 additional successes.
All right. Well, that's not enough for another wound or injury. I mean, let's see. What do we got?
He's looking pretty bad. Even a regular inflict seems like it'll probably do it.
Okay.
Whatever it is you choose to do, that'll probably do it.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely inflict.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna try and. So I saw that disarm not work.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird, but I'm gonna
Maybe
try.
he just did it wrong.
Yeah, I think it just did it wrong. So
He just did it wrong.
So I got three extra.
3 extra, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to try to like disarm and do a like knockdown. So basically like keep a hold of the arm and just like take him down so hard that I just like snap this right out of his hand and send it flying. And as I do, I'm going to be like, I don't think anyone should touch this. Look out. Because I think the knife is doing weird stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's my like it bonded to him. It doesn't come out of his hand. Like no one should pick this up.
Right. So you're doing a disarm and a knockdown. Got it. Well, I mean, so you definitely knock him down. So again, strangest thing, like you execute it perfectly, and you rip to knock it out of his hand, and it will not release. But you throw him to the ground, you let go, and he lays out flat. And then a moment later, his hand opens, and the dagger rolls out of it onto the ground. And is he knocked out or is he dead?
Knocked
Johnny,
out.
is the question of the night, right? Past 2 weeks. Is he dead or is he just knocked out?
I wasn't. My thing all along has been like, don't kill the guy.
Yeah.
Like, get
Yeah.
the knife away from him. We got to find out like what happened. So
Yeah, it's just like in D&D. It's usually a choice.
It's character reversals here. Like Josh knock him out in this game, kill him in the other game.
Yeah.
Sylvia's like, fuck it, just kill him in this game. But like in the other game, Wigwit's like, let's keep him alive. You know,
It keeps it fresh in both games.
Bogey's like, nobody needs to die, while the Farron's like, I need all their souls. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect actually.
I love it. All right, so he is out and on the ground, breathing shallowly but breathing.
yeah, I don't think anybody should pick that thing up. I'm just saying. Like, that was real weird. I hit his arm pretty hard, and I thought like normally people let go when I hit him in the arm that hard.
All right, the wolf.
Oh yeah, where's Carter? Where's Carter, by the way?
Help.
Oh.
There's some wolves back there.
Uh-oh.
He
There you
could
go.
not reverse that grapple. It is still in the
He's-
grapples.
He's got this thing pinned.
He does have this thing very well pinned. Sylvia,
It's a
there's a man
Grab
passed
that
out on the
knife,
ground.
Sylvia. Grab that knife. You know you want to.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't
Grab
do
that
it.
knife, Sylvia.
Forward and take a closer look. I mean,
Okay, yeah, go ahead, move forward.
I
Yeah,
don't,
you move forward. Yeah, I assume like you squat down and you just get
Yeah.
close to look at it.
Sylvia,
Yeah.
that's no dagger.
No, don't.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should touch
No, you
that.
should not touch it.
It's the
Don't
confluence.
touch. Don't do it.
It-
So you look at it. I mean, it's incredible. This is like clearly like old Central American ritual dagger. Exactly what you thought it was. Definitely from something like from the movie 10,000 BC. Like definitely like that.
Nice.
Really incredible. And there's something strange about it, but it's going to take more than 2 seconds to figure it out. Are you doing anything else?
I'm just
Keeping
looking
it
at the
up.
dagger.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the weird thing
Carter,
is,
you got a wolf, and it
I'm gonna try and figure it out.
yeah, the weird thing
it
is
was
it doesn't
trying to wriggle out.
Yeah.
It couldn't wriggle out of your grasp.
it doesn't ever leave your hand, and you start living in a cave.
Oh,
and being
I'm
feral.
going to knock this thing out. What do I need to do, Soof?
It's just
On that-
another. You can continue to grapple, so it's another grapple attack.
Might and athletics in.
Yeah. And I get that it's still
Oi!
it's
1, 2,
defense.
3, 4, 5.
Yahtzee.
All right, I won't even roll defense. Oh, actually, you botched. So first of all, take a momentum. Congratulations.
Grazie.
Hey.
And this isn't an attack, but go ahead and roll your defense.
Yep. I got cocky. I put it in the chat before it happened.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So you were just gonna drive it directly into the ground and knock it out.
Mm-hmm.
In doing so, you went too far forward. It managed to slip out, and it's come back at you. It's got its paws, on your shoulder. It's reversed the grapple. So right now the grapple's reversed with a 3. 3 would be your new target. Dash. This guy's passed out. Sylvia just walked over. You got a giant slash in your chest. Carter's probably fine. You haven't heard a shot in a while.
Can we see?
I'm yelling.
You can see.
I'm yelling help.
I mean, if you turn out, there you go. That's even better. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can see everything you can see. So, actually, you can see a wolf.
I can see a
Yes.
wolf. But is
You
that
can-
wolf like attached to Carter? Is that what's going on?
You can definitely tell
Yeah.
Carter's over there,
It's got something in its
and
mouth.
the wolf seems to have something that it's.
But Carter is yelling, right?
He's still yelling.
Yeah, I'm yelling help.
Yelling help.
I've been yelling help this
And so,
entire time.
you can imagine the
Man,
wolf.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Carter.
My roommates.
Yeah,
your roommate.
I'm not surprised by
Right.
that.
He's your roommate. He's your first
There we
roommate.
go. Oh no!
I mean, maybe not your first roommate. He's your most recent roommate.
All right.
The wolf has him grappled,
Oh, here, wolf. Here, wolf. Oh gosh.
and it looks like it's ready to just tear into him.
All right. Well,
Only you can save him.
this is not gonna. This is not gonna succeed. But I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna dive into the wolf.
Oh,
Here we go.
Dear.
Do it.
This is not.
Oh, I haven't actually rolled his defense. Let me roll
This is
his
not
defense.
great.
Roll low, please.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
didn't
going
matter.
for
It
the-
was 0.
Low. Ooh,
Well,
I got
One.
a chance.
One is your target.
All right. I'm gonna. What am I using for this? To tackle.
Are you
I'm
grappling, or are you?
essentially trying to like tackle him away from Carter?
Okay, that's a grapple.
There's a grapple.
Takedown is just a one, to tackle it.
One success.
And what is
Just
what is
need
that
two.
again?
Athletics
Athletics and
and might.
Oh yes.
Do it. Roll that die.
My best fighting skills. About
You
to
can
be
do it.
released right here.
Oh, you got 2 dice.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Wow. 2 whole
I
dice.
am athletically mighty. I missed.
Oh, boy. Yep. Don't worry.
Gain a
Don't worry.
momentum. Let's
Gain
start there.
momentum.
Gain a momentum. Roll that again.
Add 1
Oh
to
no!
Oh,
Did you
Jesus.
die? Did you kill? You killed your
roll the
roommate.
same. Roll the same attack.
Just hit roll
Like,
again.
cool. See, I'm gonna tackle Carter instead. There we
I
go.
mean, you get to tackle
Alright.
somebody.
Nope, 3 and
All
3.
right.
I don't know what that means.
Fortunate.
You
So-
just missed everything.
You
So
you
wolf
yeah
has
you
both
go
of them.
forward. You're trying to grab onto him, so you start moving forward, and you just tumble into this other wolf, and now you are laying
Shit.
in a bloody wolf, and you are prone. So you just
Oh,
tumble
ew.
right over Carter, and you are just laying on top of this
guts.
wolf that is bleeding on you. Like it's still got some blood coming out of its
Yes.
neck, and it's just squishing onto you.
Oh, I'm laying on a dead wolf.
You're
Mhm.
laying on top of a
Oh.
dead wolf.
This is the worst day ever.
It's pretty bad. It's
He's
pretty
but
bad.
to be fair,
Carter.
he's also probably
I just
bleeding on the
look
wolf.
at him and give him a thumbs up.
He's also bleeding
Like-
on the wolf, but the wolf's dead. It doesn't seem to mind.
They're just sharing
Yeah,
blood.
I-
Maybe
ran
this is how
by-
you become a werewolf.
Uh huh.
I ran by
He's-
and tried to full blown tackle and just completely whiffed.
Just missed. Like, just belly flopped onto a dead wolf.
Right, I probably tripped on a rock or something. And just
You
like,
tripped on a Carter, is what happened.
I
You tripped on a
tripped
Carter and the
yeah.
other wolf and
I
just
tripped on
tumbled over
Carter,
them.
flipped right over.
Quinn
Splat.
and Bogey.
Oh,
All right, we gotta go help
All
Carter.
right.
help,
We gotta go
guys!
help.
He needs help.
They got two people calling for your help.
He needs help.
So I'm gonna run over there and just in stride, just punt this wolf.
Yep.
Place
I
just
figured
place
that's what was
kick it.
happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Man punted Baxter.
leave my friend alone.
Its defense is its defense is
It's a 1.
3 because it's got the automatic
It's a
plus
stealth
1.
armor.
Doesn't it restart this turn?
Oh, it does
No,
restart this turn. Yeah, we are at the top of the round.
Unfortunately, it
Thank
does restart this turn.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Good.
Its defense is 2,
All right.
so you got enough successes.
Yep. So I inflict some damage.
It's down.
Kick
It
it
is
real
down.
hard.
It was already a little bit hurt.
Yep.
Are you killing this wolf or just
Because I distracted
trying
it.
to take it out?
Knock
it out.
I don't really need to kill this poor animal.
Why would you kill that? I mean,
Just knock it out.
yeah.
I just don't want it biting on Carter anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's right. That's pretty fair. There we go. All right. You've the first death of the campaign. You guys killed a wolf. Carter shot it right in the neck.
Uh-huh.
Dash is laying in it. And 2 things knocked out. And we are out of combat.
Out of combat.
Out of combat.
The other
The 2
5
roommates,
wolves
I think-
are where?
I think the 2 roommates are
roommates
lying
are-
side by
yeah.
side. They're laying side by side right now.
Bleeding profusely.
Carter's alive.
Sylvia, you might need to check out. Carter doesn't look too good. Dash, are you all right? Dash,
I like put myself up on one arm. Yeah, I'm fine.
why are you laying on that corpse?
I was distracting it so you can kick it.
That's the wrong
That's
one.
what it was. That's what it was.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
Yeah, Sylvia. Carter looks pretty bad.
I think
Sylvia's
Carter's throws are really
Inspecting and reaching back for a rubber glove.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right way to
inspecting what?
freeze.
The knife.
Sylvia, Carter might be dying. Like
Are
he looks
you
like he's
still going to go pick up the knife, or are you going to go to Carter?
he looks like he's gotten.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
a
hear
lot.
what's going on over there.
I'm not
Okay, that's
yelling.
Um,
All right.
yeah.
What?
Sylvia's.
Just-
I'm gonna start running back. Sylvia.
So hold
we
on,
need you.
Quinn. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on real quick. So Sylvia, go ahead and roll survival and cunning.
Cunning and survival. Let's do it. No momentum. Not necessary.
Don't need momentum. You don't need momentum. So you're reaching back for the glove and you're pulling it out, and your eyes are just locked
Mhm.
onto this knife, and you've realized what's strange about it. There's no blood on it. I mean, there was a clear cut on Desh's chest. Like you saw it, and there
Mhm.
should still be blood on this knife, and there's no blood on this knife at all.
Neat.
And then you continue to proceed to.
Yeah, I'll glove up and
Yeah.
and then in due time pick it up, and
Okay.
Quinn's gonna distract me. So
Yeah. So Quinn, you get over there as she's picking it up
Sylvia,
with the glove.
what are you doing?
What?
First of all, be careful with that. Second of all, I think Carter might be dying.
he's fine. He's doing the thumbs up.
No, he looks really bad. I think
No,
his
look,
arm is
Is he
just
frozen on you guys'
stuck that
screen?
way.
No, he'll be fine.
I don't think he's gonna. He's got several bites, and he's
Yeah, they're-
bleeding. He's bleeding a
does.
lot.
Get him
he
a little
does.
penicillin. He'll be fine.
No, he's bleeding. Actively, he's bleeding all over the floor. Can you come help him, please?
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm gonna slowly.
I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna try
I'm
to
gonna-
pick her.
oh.
I'm gonna try to pick her up.
Are you allowing it, Sylvia?
What the hell are you doing?
Look, there's a lot of blood over there. You need to come help him. We can get back to the knife later.
You don't know what a lot of blood looks like.
And look,
do.
about that time you hear the sound of like a shirt being ripped as Desh is trying to make a tourniquet to like wrap around one of like, you know, Carter's injuries. I'm like, I got you, buddy. All right.
How much blood is it?
I think I know
Actually, a
how
lot.
to do this. My one dot in medicine says I know how to do this. Here we
So
go.
Carter's not bleeding out. I mean, it's
Yes, he
you know,
is. I saw him.
out of game. He's not bleeding, but I mean, yes. There's a bunch of blood over there, and I mean, you did hear some gunshots, so that it might be some wolf blood as well. But
I guess we're getting carried over here.
okay,
I'll walk.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
Please.
yeah, he's a little rough.
yeah, he's definitely a little rough. So I mean,
But he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
there's a rip in the jacket in his arm. There's some blood coming out of that.
There's a rip in my calf.
And there's a rip in his calf. Yeah, again, his pants are destroyed.
I'm trying to wrap his arm.
Yeah.
I got you. Just hold still. Oh, good. The doctor's here.
Yeah, so I've got the glove with this knife in it. And I don't know where to put it.
Oh, you walked over with the knife in your hand?
He's got a glove on.
I got a
It's
glove
okay.
on.
But he's holding the knife?
But he's
Yeah.
holding the
I'm
knife.
wrapping up. I'm like, good. The doctor's like, holy shit, what are you doing with that thing?
I mean,
Put that thing down.
Yeah.
It's great.
this should
Dr.
have your
Dvorak
blood
in
on
this
it.
movie.
Okay, can we worry about that once he's like stable?
There's
Okay,
no blood on it
Okay,
whatsoever.
yeah, but there's a lot of blood on
This
him.
was inside you,
There's a
like
lot of blood.
6 inches deep. I saw it. We got to get with that, by the way. I'm looking for a place to set it down.
I mean, there's plenty of floor.
Oh, that's too. Deserves better than the floor.
You can put it on a wolf.
I'll put it on a wolf. I'll
Okay.
set it on a wolf. That's a nice. Yeah, that's like a nice
Which wolf are
wolf
you
skin
putting
rug. I don't know. I guess this one.
on? Okay.
Most recently
right.
knocked out.
Yeah.
And then I mean I brought some stuff. So I don't know if I've got the supplies I need to try and make a heal.
Well, I mean, I guess so. I mean, there's whatever first aid kit that obviously Bogey put in there. Did you bring any of your own stuff?
Yeah, I brought my own
Okay.
stuff.
Then yeah. Make an intellect plus medicine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dash, if I don't make it, make sure she goes to jail.
You'll be fine. Just chill.
Okay, wait. What?
She goes to jail.
All right. He's obviously in shock.
Your bedside manner could use a little work.
You're.
You are a pretty horrible doctor.
Like,
I'll
he's
explain. I'll just tell her. All right, we'll just put a little pressure there. I'll get there in a second. Just put a little.
I've
pressure
already
on
been doing that.
his leg.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, Quinn, you could. All right, we're fine.
I don't know if just chill to the guy who's bleeding all over the place is.
That's What?
No, it's all good. She's seen this in a movie. It's all good.
I've seen this 100 times every day since residency.
And yet you're still this slow.
Man mauled by a wolf. That came up a lot.
Sorry, what was the roll?
Medicine plus intellect. And let me see that you don't. Do you have any enhancements?
I mean, I've seen this in a movie.
You're gonna.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
You'll be
Carter.
fine.
You're gonna die,
Right
Carter.
here.
Yeah, I know. Here comes the botch.
Yep.
The
No,
knife flies out of
He's gonna accidentally put the knife in you.
Just chill.
no, that is
Ooh.
enough. So Carter, remove one of your 2 bruised,
Oh yeah, you'll be
Conditions.
fine. Don't worry about it.
and I'll go ahead and get attention.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of tension out of me.
I will, over the course of however long it takes for you to heal. Yes, I will.
Yeah, we're gonna need to, obviously get you to a better place, but that should help a little bit.
2 things.
Is he stable?
Yeah, he's stable. He was stable before I got here.
That's your opinion.
It's just
Fine.
like your opinion, man.
I
So
mean, you're hurt.
can we
You're
move?
real hurt.
Like, can
but,
we move him safely?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but yeah.
You have any painkillers in there?
Yes, yeah, here you go. Here
Don't
you go.
worry. Don't worry about it. I don't want any of her painkillers.
Not that kind of painkiller. Like the regular kind.
Dash, let's take a look at that gash. We need to slow that down.
Dash needs it more than I do.
I'm
Although-
fine.
Sylvia will spend some more time studying the wound than actually
It hurts
feeling
a
it.
lot. Ow!
Like,
Stop
does
poking!
it look like a standard cut? I'll pry it open a little bit.
Ow!
Oh,
Anything unique about this gash?
Dash passes out.
Yeah. Roll intellect plus medicine for the gash, for like inspecting the gash, and
Nice.
add 1 from your occult.
All right.
What is it you see? Just fix it.
So you add 1 die or 1.
Well, enhancement. Sorry,
Okay.
add just 1 to
That's
the number
usually
of
how it works.
successes.
Oh,
Study the
big
crap
numbers.
out of this.
Wow.
So that's
Oh.
nice.
It's after my medicine check, Dr. Aquila.
Yeah, that's 9.
Right, right,
Yeah, I'm not
There's-
healing you with this, by the way.
No. Well,
right.
actually, maybe I need to read it again.
Study
You might
view.
only be able to do first aid. You might only be able to do it once per session,
Okay.
Yeah,
because
that
it
would
reads
be
a
better.
character can only remove 1 condition this way per session.
Correct.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah,
So you can
wounds
come
are
over
a
here
little. They're a
You're
little
gonna come over
harder.
here and poke me, and then you're just like gonna walk away.
Well, I mean, I'll
Basically.
give you a band-aid and an
Yeah.
aspirin.
Right. It'll feel better.
Band-aid.
Call her in the morning.
I used all
This-
my sutures on him. I don't know.
This
You get a butterfly, whatever. I got some
Butterfly
super glue
Band-Aid?
for you.
Oh, thanks.
this cut is much more ragged than it should be. Like that is a sharp knife. Like
Yeah.
it shouldn't make a cut as if like a dull axe or something cut him like that. That looked like a nice, not quite surgical grade, but like it should create a pretty clean cut. But this cut is jagged. Like it's not even just a straight cut. It's as if like it cut and ripped as it went.
Ugh.
Which there's nothing on the blade of the dagger that would
Do
suggest
that.
that it would grab the skin as it went. So like this is creating like well, I wouldn't say unnatural, but a gruesome wound. More gruesome than it should be.
That's real weird, Dash.
What do you mean?
Just the way it cut you is all.
Is this a knife cut, right?
Yeah,
This is how
I'm-
knives cut, right?
No, not really.
What do you mean?
It's not like a axe would cut.
Like a somewhat dull axe.
Ooh. You know, like
Look.
knives is usually like straight.
No, I don't know this. What do you mean it's just like straight?
Like cuts it like in a straight line. You guys all like that's gonna be an ugly scar, man.
But I'm gonna have a scar?
Yeah, it's kind of like badass, right?
Chicks dig scars.
Right.
Just
Dash
look at her
for a
enamored
moment
by
gets
this
like a sense of like a look of like, oh, that sounds kind of cool, and then like he immediately goes back to what are you talking about? You know,
I mean, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But that's an ugly wound.
it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop bleeding, right?
Yeah, just here we go. We get a little band-aid on there. Because I can't. I'm all out of good stuff.
Yeah, bandages and yeah.
All right.
Is
Would
Hans
be-
still alive?
What do we do now? Like, what happens? Like, what?
We did it. We got the knife. We'll bring Hansa back, and I guess.
We might want to.
Where is Hamza?
Yeah, we might want to secure him. I mean, we don't know. Like
Yeah,
when
his
he,
mind's not at peace.
yeah, like when he wakes up, who knows what he's gonna be thinking? Can you like tie him up or something, Bogey?
Yeah, I can put some rope. Yeah.
Yeah, like so he can't get out, do anything.
Yeah, I can tie him up. We got some ropes.
Or we should probably do that.
Yeah,
We
you can
should
tie
get
him up
out of the-
easy. Sorry, say again, Mike.
We should get out of the earth.
Yeah, and we need to bring him with us, and somebody needs to help Carter.
So is there like a sheath for this thing on him?
No, it seemed like it was just kind of on his belt. Like he's got a leather belt that he
It
was
was
just that was
tucked
tucked
in.
in there, and he just pulled it out.
Interesting.
I'm picking up the dead wolf, coming with me.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, is there? I'll look around the cave. Is there any like materials, like any like place where he was sleeping, or like?
No, that's so. I mean, taking a little time to look around. No, there's actually there's nowhere in here somebody looks like they've been sleeping.
I'm taking pictures of everything, by the way.
I'll take a little piece of fabric, I don't know, a shirt or something out, and wrap up the knife and put it in a bag.
So, is this where everybody is at this moment? Like as you're going to go pick up the knife? Are
Is that-
Desh and Quinn over with Hamza, and then
Is
Bogey,
that-
Carter, and Sylvia are over. While
Is this-
Sylvia's going to pick the knife back up and wrap it.
I mean, is this early in the proceedings of when we walked over here, or is this like after we've searched around a little bit?
This would have been after you searched around for a little bit.
I mean, I don't actually know where I would have ended up. So I mean, I would be walking with, I mean, I'm assuming somebody, like probably Quinn, and like
Okay.
taking pictures of things and looking for bedding. So if this is
Okay,
where
then
we end
you're-
up, sure, this is where we
You're
end up.
probably over there, and then Bogey,
Yeah.
we're over there tying up Hamza.
Yes.
Got it. So Carter and Sylvia, give me a cunning plus
wait.
survival roll. That's
So
actually
be
more appropriate that it's the
over
two of you,
here.
anyways.
Yep. All right.
Ooh.
Carter, I mean, everything's kind of strange right now. But like, you had it in a headlock, and you were bleeding, and so there should be blood on the wolf. And like you remember, like there was like on the back of the wolf's neck, there was blood. It was your
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
As you watch Sylvia go to pick up the knife that she put down on the wolf, there's no blood on the wolf. There's supposed to be blood on the wolf, but it's not there.
Does it remind me of what I saw at the map when Sylvia's blood dropped
Yeah,
out?
it very easily could remind you of that.
Sylvia, there's no blood on the
So
back of
Sylvia,
this
you
wolf.
picked up the knife. Sorry, keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of. Then I'll like look and.
Sylvia, can you do me a favor? Take that knife and put it by the dead wolf real quick. Put it by some of the blood in the dead wolf.
Yeah. We'll do this for science.
Science.
Yeah,
Not for a
science.
cult, for
That's
science.
Not for a cult.
that's exactly
Science.
This is for science.
Never weird
It's
occult stuff.
Definitely medicine.
I think
There we go. Where is
I
that?
think
wolf?
that people often mistake the two. That's
Right.
mistake.
So
I
yeah,
think it's just science we haven't explained yet.
I'll bend over,
Right.
get the knife close.
The
If nothing
blade of
happens, start to actually touch the the knife to it.
So you get it close, nothing happens, but you put the knife in the blood, and at first nothing happens, but you hold it there probably 2-3 seconds, and the blood starts to absorb into the knife. Not quickly, it's a relatively slow process, but it just starts absorbing and disappearing into the knife. And nothing else is happening with the knife. It's not like glowing or anything. Like it's just
Mhm.
the blood
Guys?
is disappearing.
Come
What?
here. Come look at this.
But
Something.
Apparently,
You're not gonna believe
apparently the
this,
Dracula
Quinn.
reference
Come over
wasn't
there.
too far away.
Yeah, you guys walk over and Sylvia is holding it in blood, and the blood is being absorbed into the knife.
yeah, see, that's why I didn't think you should touch it. That's not normal.
Yeah, but this is
No,
proof,
like-
right? It's
I
not.
press record.
Yep.
it's it's blood magic.
I mean,
Yeah, you've been
it's
studying this.
Something that we shouldn't be messing around with. I don't think.
Oh,
What do you mean? What do you
this
mean?
is incredible.
What do you mean blood magic? What is
Well,
blood
like,
magic?
They used to believe, not like way back, they used to believe that there was magic in blood, and they do rituals and sacrifice. And didn't you ever see?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Neil
name an
Gaiman
Indiana Jones movie. Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah.
I'll tell you that like those are not accurate depictions of these people, you know. And then
Yeah.
I started talking about the Aztecs and the Incas for a minute, and then I stopped. And was like, we don't really need that right now. But
Yeah. Also, none of that stuff that you said, blood magic, sacrifice, like none of that is good stuff. Like that's not.
Well, they did it
No,
for like
no.
health and rain, and I don't know what they did it for.
none of that.
Yeah.
None of that is real stuff. What are we talking about?
Also,
Good
yes.
is not real.
What is
as
this?
you're recording,
Right,
yeah.
as I'm filming. None of that is real.
What is this?
I don't know what this is, but it's not. It's not good.
Flip it over, see it on the other side.
Yeah, you flip it over.
There's
There's no
nothing,
blood on
no hidden like.
it. No.
Sylvie, you put that thing down. And I'm drawing my gun on her.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
When you put it down.
Can I put it down? Yeah, I just put it down, and I'll set it down in the
Oh,
blood.
yeah, you
And
just-
Yep, you just set it down.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, maybe we should.
And the
Right.
whole time she was holding it with her gloved hand.
Wait,
Right.
Yeah, I think we should be real careful about touching this thing.
yeah,
I mean, we saw what happened to the other guy who was hanging on to it for a while, and we don't want that to happen to any of us.
I'm right. He went nuts and
Couldn't
Something.
couldn't let go of it. Wanted to
we
kill.
need to get.
Wanted to kill his wife.
yeah.
He wanted to kill his wife.
Yeah, like we said, oh, we'll bring her here, and he said, well, then I have to kill her.
Oh, he didn't want to kill her. I mean, he
Well,
didn't
was,
have to.
I mean, he was gonna kill his wife if
I think
he saw
he
her.
he wasn't in a position to make a lot of choices, and so we just need to calm his mind. You know, like just we need to get him out of the earth.
Yeah, but
I'm
like,
gonna bend. I'm gonna bend down.
Wait,
and put some
Sylvia,
jerky
and
in
you're
front of the wolf.
Sylvia, you're like understanding of all this, like is like that the blood magic that I can't believe I just is like. Do you think that like had a hold of his mind?
I don't know what the heck's going on. I mean,
What do you mean? I don't know what's going on?
I think that's a pretty fair assumption. Like
It-
this thing had a hold on his mind.
So if we wake him up, then like he'll
I don't know if it's this thing that held his mind. Maybe something else held his mind. Maybe
be.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know if it was the dagger that, like, as soon as he got it, it changed his personality and made him go live in a cave. Like, oh yeah, could have just been something
correlation
else.
does not imply causation, Quinn.
I mean, it was probably just something else that made him go crazy.
Could be.
And start
Maybe
wanting to...
he ran into something else that maybe he touched some magical stone, or
And then he just
know.
happened to also trip over the magic blood dagger and pick that
Right,
up on the way.
right.
That seems really likely.
Yes, there's a correlation. I
There's
recognize that,
this
but
thing called Occam's razor where like the simplest explanation is probably the right one.
what's the simplest explanation for the blood going into the dagger? I'd like to hear that one.
I don't know, but the simplest explanation for
That
this guy
I'm hallucinating.
is that he picked up a weird dagger that does strange shit and it made him go crazy and live
We're
in a
in
cave.
the earth, and there's gases in the earth, right, Bogey? And we got too close to them. We're all hallucinating.
And we don't know.
He's been living here for what, 4 years alone? Like that'll
3
drive you
years,
crazy alone. 3 years. That'll drive you
Yeah.
crazy.
But he
I
had
need a
a
dagger.
but he had an immediate personality change as soon as he found the thing. Like we
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
That is
Right.
true.
Right.
Like
Maybe.
yeah. No, we know it.
No, yeah, but maybe it was the dagger. Maybe it wasn't.
Find the dagger.
Look, where did
Immediate
he find the
personality
dagger? Where did
change.
you find it in
I
this
don't know.
cave, or did you find it from someone else?
Well,
that's-
listen, can we
that's
have
what we
this
gotta find
discussion
out.
on our way back to the car? We got the dagger. We're gonna take Hamza with us, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking
Let's
the wolf.
let's listen to Bogey and
Is Carter
Wow.
no longer pointing a gun at me? I assume.
Yeah, I put it away.
Okay, I'll
As
start
soon as you-
wrapping up the dagger in the cloth.
Yep.
Put it in the bag.
And I'm picking up the dead wolf and I'm starting to carry it out.
Here we go.
All right.
And I leave some jerky for the wolf that's still alive.
And Bogey's got all kinds of ropes tied around him, and then all the knots I go in like there's like a knot at every one of his vertebrae.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah. We
All
don't,
right, yeah, you got a
Overkill,
dagger.
Bogey.
no, we don't want him getting
No, I can
out.
pick him up like a little sofa or like a little duffel bag now.
Yeah, and you got a duffel bag of a man.
Mhm.
That's what we want.
Bogey, I don't want to know the search history on your computer. And I just want to walk out with the wolf.
And so yeah, you guys are able to walk out of here no problem, and it takes you a little time, obviously, to actually get back to the car. But
The ocean.
after a little bit of time, you are able to hike your way back to the van. Hamza is not woken up in that time.
Good.
He is sufficiently knocked out for now.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
How long do you think he'll be out? Like when I mean, somebody gets. I mean,
Hopefully until we get back, at least. It's
we
like
just
an
gonna,
hour.
like,
hour
drop
drive.
him off on his wife's doorstep and then just leave.
No, I think
No.
we need
Hell
to
no.
ask him some questions first. Like we
I
can't.
agree.
Like we don't know what he's gonna do anyway, except so we can't just leave him there.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. I just want to make sure. It's been a strange life meeting you guys. So.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going? It's probably because this was still morning.
Early Saturday,
Yeah.
right?
It was early
Yeah,
Saturday.
We had gotten up there early Saturday.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd say you probably with everything, you're probably getting back around 3 in the afternoon.
Right.
I may need to go to an urgent care, but that's
Yeah.
beside the point.
Yep. No, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, Sylvia did a pretty good job. I mean, you can still go to an urgent care, but Sylvia did a pretty good job of like doing the urgent care.
Right, but I'm pretty sure that I have a chunk missing out, or I have a bite in my calf and a bite in my arm, right?
Yeah, she took care of that. She cleaned it. She wrapped
Oh,
it.
okay.
Just
So
gotta take
she
some time.
kind of did everything. It took some time.
Okay.
She did everything, but it can only reduce one level of one thing. And since you
Right,
had
right.
no lower ones available, it had to be the bruised.
So you always heal from the bottom up.
So like in Desh's case, where he had the jagged wound, you would have reduced that to a bruised.
Okay.
Like you could have potentially reduced that to a bruised. If Carter had, let's say, one bruised filled in, one bruised not filled in, let's say I did lethal damage to him, and one injury put in, so he's got a free bruised. You could either get rid of the bruised or reduce the injure to a bruised that was open. So
So
you're
you
just
get rid of a
reducing by
bruise
one.
and then turn things into bruises. Like
You reduce, yeah.
Yeah, so I got rid of one of my bruises. I still have another bruise, a maimed, and an injured.
So next time I would heal, potentially it would go from something into bruised.
Yeah, you could heal the
Injured would
into
go
a
to bruised, and then you could take maimed down to injured.
Exactly.
Okay.
And some of that happens naturally over time. Like it
Right,
just
yeah,
takes time.
days,
But yeah.
What does maimed and injured mean?
So they have varying effects. So Carter, Chandler, could you actually remind us what was your injured and your maimed? Like what were the?
My injury was when you bit into my shoulder, into my forearm or tricep.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then my maimed was when you bit into my lower leg. That's why I assumed that I had to go to an urgent care because my lower leg was severely damaged.
It's not good. It's definitely not good. So
Yeah.
for the leg, you are effectively at half speed.
Right.
Same as with
Is it the same leg as last time?
It's the other leg.
It's the other leg.
Oh no.
Well, what I was picking
Yeah.
about, the good
He's
news is
balanced.
you're kind of symmetrical now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so he's slow until that heals, and maim takes a while to heal.
Yeah, it takes several.
Where is it?
And
Oh,
Sylvia
2
could
weeks.
heal once per session.
I believe it. Like if you read first aid, I believe I'm reading that right. I don't.
And can other people heal as well, or is it kind of a?
Yeah, other people can use intellect plus medicine to try and heal.
And if you fail healing, it's bad, I assume.
It can be bad. I mean, botching healing can be bad.
So maybe
you
Dash.
You get 2 momentum.
Dash could have tried first, and then if he had taken out the bruise, maybe I could have gotten rid of the injury. Is that, or vice versa, or something like that?
Assuming he didn't botch it.
Okay.
With Carter full on through maimed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got 2 successes on those 10 dice.
Yeah, it wasn't a good roll.
Yeah, it's all you could do is the bruised anyways.
That's the best. What are you shooting for? You're just shooting for 1 success, is it?
So in the reference sheets I put first aid, bruised is 2, injured is 3, maimed is 5, and taken out is 1 success per condition the target has on them. So like if Carter was taken out, he's got 4 conditions. So it would take 4 to bring him, to back to consciousness.
And then he has 2 bruised slots.
Because of his stamina level, he has 2 bruised slots. So you get essentially one at 1 stamina, another one at 3 stamina, and another one at 5 stamina. So you can have up to 3 bruised slots.
I feel like I have 4 on my sheet. Should I not have 4?
No, you should not have 4.
Not if they're all bruised.
How did I get them there?
Oh, I don't know. Good job, dude. Yeah, I think you can just modify and delete out. You should have 2 bruised slots because of your stamina level.
Okay.
Yeah, and so after 2 weeks, or in a future session, if you're able to reduce the maimed to an injured, and therefore reduce the amount of time, after 2 weeks, his leg will be healed enough. And then the injured, your injured was your arm?
Yeah.
That's
another 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks for both injured and maimed to heal naturally.
I believe you. I'm just trying to read where it says that on that one.
121 in the book.
But yeah. So it'll take another 2 weeks.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Healing is slow.
And that's affecting.
Not go to bed and wake up 100%.
Healing is relatively slow without the magics.
I guess you did just get partially eaten by a wolf. So
I mean, he got bit in the butt and everything.
Yeah. It's gonna be uncomfortable. I'll bring over some movies we can watch.
And then it affects the things. So like the slowed is just slowed. But the bite in his arm is affecting it's making it more difficult for him to grapple, is what I'd put it in as.
Yeah.
Like to grapple with that arm and therefore to grapple. And so when you are injured, that is a +2 difficulty. So essentially gives an extra 2 defense or 2 successes to your opponent. Or reduces yours by 2, however you want to consider it. There's a trade-off of 2.
It just depends on what I'm rolling, right?
Right. Now, it doesn't affect his shooting. Like it is, as long as he's not shooting left-handed, or I guess off-handed, whatever. I don't know which handed he is. But as long as he's not shooting off-handed, it's not affecting that. It affects a specific thing.
I look at Dash and I just go, "You're cooking for a while, buddy."
Yeah, I got you.
All right, good. Maybe we just get DoorDash for a little bit.
Yeah. I think for the next few days, I think DoorDash will be right.
Sounds good.
All right, what are you all doing?
I'm taking this wolf carcass to a taxidermist. I'm getting it turned into a pelt.
That's what you're doing today?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's immediately
bruised.
Just immediately go for it.
Carter, if you need it to get turned into a pelt, like we did that all the time on the farm. Like you just had to say so.
So you're my taxidermist.
No, I'm
Make it
both.
look pretty.
Do you mean a like a trophy, or are you looking for just the skin?
I'm just looking for
Just
the
the
skin.
Yes.
DoorDash.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Get that DoorDash.
Fantastic.
Dash is gonna realize he can make more money doing that than anything else. We're gonna lose him. We're like, no, guys, I can't come look for the weird artifact.
I'm door dashing. That's right.
Oh, where are we gonna take this guy?
Your
What about
fortress
that
of
cave
solitude?
where we went?
What about like not a cave, maybe? I mean, you can all come to my place if you want. It'll be a little crowded, but
Yeah,
I'd like to go lay down.
Is it going to be weird us carrying a knocked out guy inside your place?
no, I mean we can go in the back.
All right. Sounds good. Quinn's place it is.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. You head off to Quinn's place with a bunch of bruised and battered and cut people and a guy tied up.
And a wolf carcass.
And
And a wolf
a
carcass.
wolf carcass.
The wolf carcass can stay in the.
Stay in the truck. Yeah.
Stay in the van.
No.
It can't come in. It's not coming in my apartment. I'm sorry.
then we can just take an hour right now and we'll get this done.
All right. Well, I was gonna say there's no blood. It's all in Sylvia's knife.
But like,
I think-
where are we?
Oh yeah.
Where are you planning to do this?
On that flat rock over there.
Wolf thing.
No, I don't want you doing it. I want somebody professionally doing it.
Listen.
That's fair.
I mean,
Listen. I don't think. It's fine.
but I
So
don't
we
want
just.
that wolf in my van, man. Like,
I don't think you're allowed to kill wolves around here. I don't think wolves are allowed to be around here
the
either.
thing is, wolves aren't supposed to be around here. They are around here. Like, there's no supposed to be about it. But like,
Oh,
So you're
good enough.
gonna need the shady taxidermy guy. If
yeah, you don't have like a permit to collect it.
I think Bogey's your best bet.
All right, Bogey. Let's see what you learned on the farm.
All right.
gonna use
So you have like
Sylvia's
a
knife?
sharp knife.
Oh yeah, we got a sharp knife. I'll get it.
But no. Hey, whoa.
Reach into the bag.
Let's not.
It's real sharp.
Let's not just start using it for stuff quite yet, okay?
Well,
I just remember
It'd
that
be
I've got this kukri right here.
Yeah,
We're
let's-
good.
Yeah.
think about the
Just kidding
possibilities,
about
Quinn.
the-
No. Also, you said it made like a axe wound on Desh's chest. So it's probably not the best thing for carving a pelt off an animal.
Well, it's probably better to try it out on the pelt than something else.
Also, I
And-
don't know if I want to like accidentally do some kind of blood ritual right now.
Wait, I thought you didn't believe
I didn't
in
even
blood
think about
rituals.
that.
No. Yeah. Let's not do that. I don't
Hey,
think.
You believe
like,
in blood rituals
I
now?
don't believe in
Look.
blood rituals, but I did see that knife soak up blood, which is very strange, and I don't
Hey.
get it, and something weird is going on, and I would just like
Speaking
no
of
more
that,
weird
didn't-
stuff to happen for the rest of the day, at least.
Speaking of weird things, did something seem off about
All of this, yes.
Yes.
No, when I had finally landed a hit on that guy and I thought I was gonna get his dagger away, right?
Yeah, I
And
almost
it
broke
was
his
him.
arm, and it didn't go out of his
But that
hand.
wasn't the
Yeah,
weird
I
part. The
grabbed a
weird
hold
part
of it
was-
too.
No, the weird part was like after I grabbed him, then he flickered.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. That
that was also strange. I'm trying to forget
Oh, y'all
about it.
saw that? Oh, I thought it was just a hallucination. I thought I was just
That-
injured.
That definitely happened, man.
that was like what's her name in the Ant-Man and Wasp? Like
Yes,
Ghost.
exactly. It's like the ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp.
Maybe it was switching into the quantum realm.
You know that we're not in a movie, right? Like, you do understand that we're not in a
This is
movie.
real life. This is real
I know.
life, all right?
You know what?
Like, you're not
You saw
losing.
what you saw.
You're not
Bogey-
losing.
Bogey told, like, we're in. This is a story, man. This isn't.
I mean,
This
but
isn't the reality you knew.
no, like this. I mean,
The
this
reality we knew wasn't real. It was like a covering, wasn't it? Like, and now we're in.
Listen, hold on.
We're
Can we-
in reality instead of just being like on it.
All right. So listen, in the last way too long, we've discussed wolf carcasses and whatever the hell we're talking about right now. And really, shouldn't our focus be on? And I point to Hamza.
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
Sure.
shouldn't that be our number one focus right now?
What about Bill? Should we call Bill?
No, not right now. Not until we've. Well, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. Bill, I don't even.
Should we wake this guy up first, or
I mean, I want
We
to.
wake him up in Quinn's place.
Yeah, I want to talk to him, but
away
somewhere
from
we
the
can
knife.
keep him contained, and yeah, where he
Now
can't.
Bogey's skin thing.
Yeah, where he can't get his knife or call more wolves or whatever weird stuff he does.
should we just stay out here and?
No.
I mean,
No, because
Fine.
if he
I'll
wakes
leave-
up and
I'll leave
goes,
the carcass.
But
Let's
what
just
about
go.
what if he screams?
We'll gag him.
Come on, you've seen Pulp Fiction. You know what to do.
Yeah, and if when we're trying to talk
I
to
haven't
him,
seen
he's-
that one. Is that the one with
You know what, you
name
can-
some?
I'll put it on for you while we talk to this guy. Okay? How about that?
we'll put him in the back of the car, we'll hold the gun on him, and we'll ride over a bump, and we'll see what happens, right? Right? No, I guess you got to see Pulp Fiction.
Not in a van. You guys really can't make a mess of this van. Like, we don't have a second one.
Don't you go, but you go caving. Don't you get dirty in caves?
Yeah, but the dirt isn't made out of blood and gore.
It all washes out in the end.
No, you can't get the smell of death out of something.
That's one of
I
the
don't
most
know.
like non-bogey things I've heard you say. You can't get the smell. Maybe it's bogey. I don't know.
All right, so are we going?
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's go.
Oh, we're leaving it there?
Well, unless you want to take the rest of the time to go, but it seems like everybody.
No, I think we should.
It'll just be another like 20 minutes.
I don't know that I want to
Yeah,
take this guy back to your place,
something.
Gwen. Maybe we should just do it here.
I don't want
No,
to do
we
it
take him back to the
like,
place. I like that
in
idea.
his lair or whatever this is.
It's not his lair. We brought him down to the van. I mean, we can.
I mean, it's
close
kind of.
to the space, then.
I don't think he gets lair actions or. I mean, we're.
I don't know. Like this is just like his place, and I just don't want to really be in it anymore.
It's our place, man.
It's not our place. I'm not gonna live in this cave. If you want to live in this cave, you can go ahead, but it's not my place.
Just
I
your
don't-
place. Like,
I don't live in a cave.
what happens? Like, we wake him up.
Yeah,
He screams. If he doesn't scream, we talk. Then we
yeah.
take him out tied up. We're walking around with tied up people around
he
your
doesn't-
apartment. I don't know
No,
that you
I'm
want to
not
take that
gonna-
back to your
We're
apartment.
not gonna walk him around.
Listen.
We're not gonna take him for a while. He's not our dog. We're not gonna take him for a
Listen.
stroll around the neighborhood. We're gonna keep
If
him
you're-
in, and if he screams, I'll knock him out again. But
If
we're
your
gonna
theory
wake him
on
up with him
blood-
gagged. We'll
And
say,
then the police will show up and ask,
Oh,
like,
they-
what's going on? It's easier if he screams here and you knock him out here.
Look, there's a lot of screaming in my apartment building. It's not. Nobody's gonna worry about it.
Where do you live?
It's not the
I don't know
nicest.
if I want to go there.
It's not the nicest place, all right? But it's fine. We'll be
Look,
safe.
If your theory on this whole knife thing is right anyway, he's gonna wake up and be a different person.
Hopefully.
No, I don't think he's gonna. I think that there's momentum to it, you know? Like, we've got to slow it down and get his humanity back.
Momentum.
These are all theories, right? We
Dude, don't give me theory. This whole oh, that hurts.
Look, let's just take him back somewhere that we can keep control of him.
Take him to Quinn's
yeah,
place. Let's just do this.
See if we can talk to this guy.
Yes.
all right.
Now, Bogey, did you finish with my wolf carcass, or are we leaving this thing?
I'll need another few minutes, but it's not going to be done right away. I'm getting it done as fast as I can. It's not my best work.
I mean, yeah, it takes you some time as long as everybody's willing to wait. You can skin the wolf.
I'm gonna sit
I'll look at everybody else. Do you all
I'm
want to
gonna
go, or do you want to leave the wolf?
I'm gonna sit
I don't
on
mind
Hamza.
leaving it at this point.
I'll help him. I've not done it. I've not skinned before, but
You've kept things open.
I've got some experience.
It goes faster.
Where are we when doing this? We're still out.
I guess, yeah, flashback to the cave.
Okay.
Like,
Well, maybe
Okay,
that-
fair enough.
I'm laying in the back of the van then. Because my
But
chest really hurts.
excuse me.
All
But
right,
yes,
so
you
we
can.
get the wolf. We get the wolf carcass.
I get-
we get the
I
tail,
guess
we get the
still
rat
get to
here.
hold the feet so I can pull the skin off.
Yeah. It takes you guys a little bit of time, or you two a little bit of time, but yes. And then you can head back to the van and then
Yep.
drive back in. So it's closer to 4:00 when you get back to town. With Hamza, a dagger, and a wolf pelt.
And we'll just like put some of the other clothing over him to hide the ropes, and then just sort of like,
Weekend at Bernie's.
go around the back, take him
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head up. You're in Quinn's apartment. You have successfully, gotten him back. You've successfully gotten the dagger. Some of you are a little bit worse for wear, but so far so good. This is definitely going better
Wait, this
than
is
the
good?
last job.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
I disagree.
we got the
The last
wholeheartedly.
job, you never even saw the brooch.
Yeah.
But I didn't get sliced open like a damn grapefruit. So,
But so far, this is good. This is good.
Complete success. I'm with you.
Yeah. And we will call it there, and we'll pick it back up in Quinn's apartment with Hamza and dagger and pelt in tow.
Oh, man. That means he's going to wake up. We're going to fight him again. Damn it.
He
Next
just
time.
busts
All
out.
right, roll initiative.
Part two.
The knife just flies back into his hand.
Yep.
That's right. Jedi style.
Yeah.
Summons it back. So we'll pick that back up in 2 weeks.
All right.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you next week for D&D and D&D, the stopping the executions part 7, whatever we're on.
3.
I don't know. There
Yeah.
was one hidden part. There was one
Yeah.
secret.
Oh, yeah.
There was a secret
Yeah.
off-air part that they'll have to find out about next time.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
at least
That was
4.
that was part of 2 or part of 3, though.
Yeah.
That was part of 2.
It's like
It was an
3.5
extension of 2.
or 2.5. Yeah.
2.5.
But if we're counting each round,
I mean, technically, it's
Oh.
2.25.
but if we're going to count
If we
each
yeah,
round of
if we count the
combat
rounds.
is a part, because each round of combat is 2 hours.
only when we're all fighting.
You're right. It went a lot
Quite
faster.
smoothly without everybody else there.
Yeah, we got to 22 rounds,
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
but we did that in 3 hours,
Yep.
That was impressive.
starting at round 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, next week, tune in, find out what happens. Maybe Rowan finds his way to the basement. Maybe our outside allies survive. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll see you in 2 weeks to find out if this guy's normal. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Night.
Everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Right.